Hello and welcome to another episode of Get Off My Lawn. I'm Jedi Johnson, 22, joined as always by the great Dom Tober. We don't know where Styx is at. Styx he fell asleep or something.
Fell asleep or
alarm didn't go off.
Busy. Something. Who knows?
Maybe
the aliens took him. Maybe the aliens took him. We've been talking about aliens today, so who knows?
He's being probed.
He's being probed right now.
All right. Well, hopefully the aliens get done with him. They wrap things up
Soon,
later.
Oh, geez.
Until then, we are going to run this promo as soon as I remember where I put it. This intro. And we'll be right back. All right, so we're going to say hello to the folks in the chat right after Dom tells us how he's doing and what he's been up to this week. Let some folks.
It's not just getting over the long trip back from the Carolinas that I
heard they threw you a welcome back party in the park.
Oh, yep. Yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, so I got back from the Carolinas, went to work. I actually passed. I had a test yesterday. I passed the second part of the FSD test, and now
cool.
Go for the final end game. And yeah, so, but yeah, speaking about the park incident, so we had an incident in Washington Square Park. A dumb Twitch guy who does the Twitcher is somebody. Apparently, he makes money. Live streaming, who the hell knows?
He's an influencer.
Influencer.
Anytime you hear the word influencer,
he's a dumbass. He's not an influencer, a dumbass. Anyway, so he posted at 2 p.m. our time at 3:30 that there's going to 4:30 there's going to be a giveaway of PlayStation 5s. So a whole bunch of kids showed up, and of course, when that happens, chaos erupted. A bunch of police officers got hurt. They were throwing rocks, bottles, construction site things. Jumping on cars.
The footage on the news. It looked crazy.
So it was a little. And here I am getting mad saying these dumbass fucking kids. I'm tired. I hate these kids, man. I really do.
Yeah, I guess
act.
Things like that used to happen. One of the people on the news program I was watching, they were making reference back to the Beatles and how people used to get crazy over the Beatles when they would come over, or the Stones, whoever, girls passing out. I guess you could make that comparison.
You know what?
Fair comparison.
Really, it's just not a fair comparison because these kids have no respect for the cops. And yes, I know the cops aren't the like America's sweetheart. They've had issues. There's been a lot of things going on, but these are the guys that's supposed to serve and protect. And you're throwing rocks and shoes and blunt objects at them and hurting them because you're acting up and you're jumping on people's cars. I'll tell you this: if that's me,
I can't remember.
If that was me, I would run over every motherfucker. I'm sorry with the language. I would just roll them over. The hell with those bastards. I don't care about them.
We were talking before the show. I've often wondered what I would do in that situation. If I would be mad as hell. I'd be pissed. Hopefully my wife or somebody would be with me to keep me.
Jump on my car. You jump on my shit that I have. Hell with you, man.
I don't know if I would run over somebody, but I would be mad as hell.
Listen, I would definitely get a couple of points for hitting people. I'm telling you.
Ding, ding, ding,
ding, ding, ding. Nah, but it just tells you that social media has a very strong influence on strong influence on.
He was giving away Xbox or PlayStation 5s and computers. I don't know how many he was giving away or what the process. I don't think
he gave away anything. He don't give away anything.
I don't know. But I did hear that he got arrested, but he'll get a fine or whatever. But he'll get more, publicity. You probably can't buy better publicity than what. I don't know. I can't remember the person's name, and even if I did, I don't know if I would say it.
I don't care. You think I don't give it? Listen, I don't care who he is. He's a moron. He should get what he's coming. End of story. I don't give a shit, man. That's plain and simple. Causes that problems. But
well, my week wasn't nearly as exciting. So I didn't do hardly anything this week. So let's say hello to people in the chat. The chat people.
The chat.
GT Key Comic. I tell you what, I checked. GT is never going to be beat. I checked as soon as, because I always check to make sure Pete didn't forget to load the icon, the thumbnail and everything, right?
Yeah.
So I check the thumbnail like usually right when I get up in the morning because I'm several hours behind everybody. I'll check the thumbnail when I get up, you know, that way I'll have plenty of time. If Pete got busy and couldn't do it, I can start like bugging Pete, hey, need the thumbnail. Dude, I checked like hours ago. We're talking like 8 or 9 hours ago. And GT had already GT had already like sprayed like at least 5 or 6 comments in there. He's got the game down. Good luck beating him.
Yeah, he's good. And when he doesn't show up early, we worry.
He's a pro. All right, Kingdom of Nerds. What's up, Kingdom? Someone should mow this lawn. Yeah.
Yep. Definitely.
Hey, what's up, Dom Styx or Jedi and Styx? Well,
where is Styx?
Here, we don't know where Styx is.
I hope he didn't get probed. I'm telling you, the aliens took him.
We have reached out, and I don't know. He may be in a bad situation right now.
Who knows? Sure. If anybody can find Styx, can you let us know?
Yeah, somebody. Styx, send out an Amber Alert or whatever for Styx. I don't know what's going on. Ed, what's going on, Ed? Get off my lawn, Dad Nabbit. Yeah, get off. I made a new sign. Dom's covering it up, but it's get off my effing lawn. Hey, Matt. Aloha, all you esteemed gentlemen. It's a rare chance that Matt gets to catch the Friday show. We're glad you got to catch it today. You're ready for a great show. We hope to give you one. Matt, are you going? I know Matt's on the Big Island, but hey, we're having a con here tomorrow, Matt. I don't know if you're going to make it over there or not. To the Blaisdell. I am planning on going over there. Me and the son's going to at least go over there for a little bit.
Oh, Jesus. BK has some good stuff coming up.
BK's at it already?
Yeah, he's at it already.
Mark Oddie? I always want to say Otley, but there's no L there. Ade?
You're right, Oddie?
Holla.
Hola.
No Styx today, huh? Yeah.
We don't know, man.
We don't
help us find them. It's like trying to find where's Waldo. Find Styx.
And Ed is congratulating you on passing your exam. We're all happy for that because we know you were studying for it.
Thank you.
Feel the dark side. Dom's already going. He's already going. If you're a pedestrian in New York, just be warned that don't take too long crossing the street because Dom, he's out for points. Joe, what's going on, Joe? Hey, boys. Hey, back at you. I'm doing already. So and somehow I'll be the one that gets suspended for this. I don't.
Well, you know what? For some reason, Marco blames you and Waveseeker for my business. I don't know.
Stand it.
I don't know why.
Dom has started already. Smash them all.
Yes.
All right, we finally made it to BK. Hey, I saw footage of Dom fighting for PS. Yeah. I think if there had actually been PS5s there, Dom might have walked away with one because
you probably would. I would have probably took one for somebody.
Kai Sanat. I don't even.
That's the Twitch's name.
That's his name. Kai Sanat. Kai Sanat. Am I saying it right?
Yeah, that moron. Well, listen, you don't have to say his name. Just say dumbass moron. That's it.
Shithead. All right.
Hey, there you go.
Styx is there. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Oh
my God.
Did he say that? Did he say that he was going to show up the show this week? I didn't even. He did the news. The news is done.
Yeah, he's supposed to be here, man. I don't think he did everything he was supposed to do, but
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Let me see.
All right, what else we got? Oh no, Matt. I thought maybe I might run into you. I won't be able to make the con. Just saw. I tell you what, we got some cons coming up though, Matt. Get excited because
there's another one in August.
We got the con tomorrow. There's one in January. PopCon has come, and then we've got Amazing Comic-Con coming back in February of next year. So good times.
Well, Amazing Comic-Con with the little Triceratops, right? That's the little Triceratops is the logo.
So the last time they did it here was 2015. Of course, I think it was 2015.
Well, that's the one they usually have in Vegas. Amazing Comic-Con in Vegas, I think.
Yeah, they have them in. They had them in Vegas. There's like a. I don't want to say there's a chain of like these, but yeah, they have them all over the place. Nice hat, Joe. Oh, all right. Well, Dom, I tell you what. Let's go ahead and open something if you got it.
All right, you got some. All right, so I got a couple of nice pickups too. I'm gonna do the pickups later on. I'll do the unboxing now. Open up what I have.
This Darth Maul.
It's a comic book that I got. Well, I have to take off the thing, but yeah. So I ordered this. So it's a San Diego Con exclusive that I ordered, that I got, and apparently the price is still going up on this damn book. So I got mine for pretty cheap. Well, not cheap, but I did get it for cheaper than what it's selling for now. Yeah, I'm happy. Definitely happy I got it. All right, get this out of here.
You know, I am really worried because you would think that if Styx was having like technical problems, he would at least hop on YouTube or something. I'm actually getting a little concerned.
Yeah, no, he would text us. He would like say something that he's having problems.
They're gonna dump his naked body on his lawn. I'm a little concerned.
I don't know, man. I hope not. If he had an emergency, I hope that the emergency is okay.
Yeah.
I gotta get this tape off.
I would feel terrible for giving him shit and something was actually serious. I feel awful.
I'm telling you, the aliens took him, man. Okay, here we go. So I was able to get one of these ash cans, Transformers, from San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh, cool.
So I really wish I could get the black and white one, but this is the first Transformer comic. I don't know what's in it. Apparently, I heard that it's advertisements just for the new comic that's coming out in October.
So where does that fall in chronological with? Well, screw it. I'll just go ahead and show. I was going to show you later, but
right.
So this came. I bought this for Dom. This was a San Diego thing. It came, so I got to get this out.
Thank you. Well, that
so
okay.
Where does this fall chronologically with the one you just showed me?
All right, that is the story. Okay, this right now is just advertising. So so that book, the issue 1, had the first appearance of not the first appearance, but the resurgence of the Transformers in issue 1 with Jetfire. And so that book, those new characters that are in the book, those are part of the whole the new Transformer and G.I. Joe universe. That's going to happen. This is going to start the new Transform universe. They're going to start from scratch and start with, like, I guess, a new origin story and just make the story different because they're going to have G.I. Joe and those characters from Void Rivals in it and stuff like that. So I don't know. Well, I have a lot of trust in Kirkman because issue 2 was a wild ride. They had a freaking character that was the most extravagant character from Transformers that they had in the end of the issue. So I'm kind of like really, oh, see, that's awesome. 9.8. He got the 1/100 9.8. I'm like, damn.
What is it?
That's the one I have. That's the
if Styx first were here, he could Google it and let me. Oh, that's the one you have?
Yeah, the one I have. It's somewhere over in my comic collection.
Okay.
I have. It has Jetfire on the cover. It was the 1/100.
So this, at least I know they were selling this one at San Diego Comic-Con. I don't know if it's an actual San Diego exclusive or not.
Which one?
It just says Void. The one I just showed you. This one.
Well,
I know they were selling it.
No, but I actually think that's was one of the copies from there too. I think that's because they had a couple
limited,
of.
Or it didn't come with a. I
No,
don't know if it's limited. But.
It doesn't come with a thing either. It's just the book itself. But
okay.
I'm happy. I'm a huge Transformer fan, so I'm happy that we get new Transformer stuff.
All right. Well, Styx is not here. We got to get to the news, man. We're already 14 minutes in, so let's do it. I did review the news. It was actually kind of a short news week. Okay. Not a whole lot went on. So we'll see what Styx provided for us in the news. Loki season 2 trailer shows off time travel and Jonathan Majors. Okay, well,
all right.
So time travel was time travel not in the first one? It's been so long since the first one.
Well, time travel. They show Loki going back into different time periods, that the multiverse. So I think time travel and multiverse. I saw the preview. The big thing is Jonathan Majors, that apparently they were gonna friggin' take him out because of his legal problems that he's having. But they're keeping Jonathan Majors, and they should, Tom Keller bury him. Oh, geez. With a Boba Fett pop. Yeah, I hope he's okay. And I'm starting to worry now myself too. But yeah, so this actually broke records. That the most hyped watched trailer. It comes out in October, I believe.
Okay, that was. I was just about to ask when it comes. So, what is out next on Disney Plus? Okay, we just wrapped up Secret Invasion. What's next?
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka's next. When is
Ahsoka
that?
comes at the end of the month, the 23rd.
All right.
With 2 episodes, and they just actually talked about the launch time. It's going to be like an hour and 36 plus minutes. It's going to
they built the entire series, or a big part of the MCU now is built around this character. I don't know how you just like get rid of him. I don't know how you do
that's
that.
the problem. We're going to see what happens because he has a trial set for I think September now that they move this trial back. The situation that happens, but I hope, you know what? I hope it's not really true. I hope he gets off because it really sucks that, he's such a big character. And apparently they were talking about what's his face who played Finn in the sequel trilogy was going to replace him.
Yeah.
That he was going to replace him, but I don't see it. I don't know.
Well, no, I mean, obviously they're not spitting image. I
See?
mean,
James Dooley. See, James just said, Joe just said, swap him for
John Boyega.
I told you, John Boyega was supposed to be.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like I said, they're not spitting image, but I mean, they're probably similar. I don't know who's bigger as far as their build goes, but
well, Jonathan Majors just started getting big. He was just.
I know, like any other actor, they can buff up or buff down or whatever the guy. Obviously, he had to get pretty cut up for the Apollo movies, but or the Creed movies. Sorry.
Oh, you know what? But like I said, I hope
not Finn, please.
I hope they do keep him. I hope they do keep him, and I hope
the kid from Snowfall. I don't know. I'm not familiar. I haven't watched Snowfall.
Snowfall. It's about the crack. I think it's about the.
Yeah, I know the premise of the movie. I just never watched it.
But we'll see. Hopefully he stays. They don't. And also the other guy has legal problems too. The guy who played Namor. He. Apparently.
They can get rid of Namor for all I care. I was unimpressed with Namor.
I thought he was the best part of that. I liked it. I thought he was the best part. But like I said, a lot of people just don't know how to act.
Okay, DC Batman Beyond's 25th anniversary, the publisher announced a graphic novel that will have a complete collection of the original 1999 Batman Beyond comic book run that served as the tie-in to the animated TV series of the same name. It's going to be over 700 pages. This Batman Beyond, the animated series classics. I can't say that word. Compendium.
There you go.
Will contain the original 6-issue and its 4-issue secondary run. Okay. Anybody care about this? I mean, I don't.
I would have cared if Michael Keaton would have got the Batman Beyond movie that they scrapped now because Flash sucked. So.
I wish I could talk about this a little longer and give Styx a little. Oh, wait a minute! Good God Almighty, Styx!
No, they brought you back,
and you got clothes on. All right, good.
Okay, good. So how was the program?
Are you sitting on a donut? Are you sitting on some sort of cushion? Okay. Have you been probed? What happened to you?
No abductions have been caused.
No alien abduction. All right, we were wondering.
100%. Okay, good. We were missing you. We were worried.
I appreciate that.
Did you get that PlayStation 5 in Union Square?
Oh my God.
Yo.
I saw that on TV today. I
was there. I was watching that.
How could you be so stupid?
I'm telling you, people are dumb.
Styx is back. Styx is like, it's no big deal. I've been probed before.
Once you probe, you're always probed.
Yeah.
It just pops in my head, and I have to say it. All right. Did you have anything you wanted to add to this, Styx? We already talked about it,
but no, probably not. I mean, it seems to me Disney is going to move on, and at least in this instance, and still show Jonathan Majors and the show. They don't really have a choice in the matter.
Us and the chat have already been trying to replace him. We thought about John Boyega.
John,
we thought about the guy from Snowfall, whose name I don't know.
Snowfall.
No.
Oh,
I haven't watched the show. That was
the guy who plays Bond.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
but they built, like I was saying, they built so much around this character. I don't know how they move on, but
I think that
unless
they
they
can move
shapeshift
on
him or something.
It's just this show was already shot and in the can, and I mean to go back and reshoot it would have cost them so much money. It's not really worth it.
Yes, you're right.
So,
Damn.
After this, they could, depending on the outcome of his trial. So,
Damson Abrams.
I'll have to Google it. I don't know who that
Abrams.
No, Ibris, the kid from Snowfall.
Oh,
Ibris.
Yeah, Ibris.
Idris Elba from.
Damson. It's a kid from the TV show Snowfall.
All right, so you excited about this? Neither Dom nor I gave a shit about this. Do you care about this?
I kind of do, because really they don't have. They haven't released any of this in any other way in the last 10 years. So, and a lot of the ways to get it have shot up in value. So, I see why they're putting this out.
It kind of sucks.
Am I going to get it? I don't think so, but I probably would if it was my wheelhouse, because this is a good way to get the books that are so expensive.
You know, Styx, I was saying that I would have gave more crap about this if Michael Keaton would have went through with the movie, if they didn't scrap it. Then it would have been something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're talking the Batgirl.
No, this they were going to make a Batman Beyond movie with Michael Keaton if Flash did good, and Flash did
good, right? Yeah. They were going to push forward with it.
Yeah,
they still could. I don't. If Flash taught us anything, Batman in another universe could still be alive and well. So
they'll get around to it. Whether or not we'll be alive to see it, I don't know.
Yeah. I think we will, but it'll be a little bit longer in coming.
How did I miss this when I was reviewing? Okay, I have no idea what this is about.
So Warner Brothers Discovery, David Zaslav came out and said that because of the strike, the last quarter, their quarter two, the strike saved them $100 million and plus money because they didn't have to pay salaries. This is all salary money that they're saving because of the strike.
For now.
So, and as you'll see, the
Flash has taught us no one went to see Flash.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. The strike is still going on, so
that's a good one.
This is why the news is short. So,
well, the whole thing with the strike, I heard that there's some glimmer that they supposed to be going back to negotiate. Hopefully the writers and directors, not the actors yet, but the writers are definitely they're talking about that. There's
it's 100. Yeah, well, they're 100. I mean, I think today was their 100th day in being on strike, right? Mm-hmm. So somebody's gonna give one way or the other.
Did you see that story? The lot, there was trees that were covering people in the shade from the heat. They go back to cut all the trees. So had no shade.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And then there were people like, are you crazy? They wound up putting tents out there. Then they made a big deal of it.
Yeah. I think that was a bad PR move.
Yeah, that's bad look.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
Ed, we don't do hard times here. I know the folks love Marco's hard times. I know they love it. I know.
Yeah.
I tuned into TAC on Wednesday to watch the TAC show. It took them 30 minutes to get to the news because Marco's talking about hard times and losing tennis shoes.
Hard
times,
baby. I know you love it.
Times. Yeah. But
Marco's on
vacation. I think this is really this is more than hard times, because it falls into the realm of human decency. if you're cutting down trees because these people are on strike because they want more money from you, right?
Yep, that's great. So,
All right, so I added this because, like Styx said, it was a light news week. So I added this
really
because
was.
I just finished watching this series. Have anybody watched this series on Peacock?
No, not yet. It's on my
seen it.
watch list. It is on my watch
Yeah,
list.
so
that
I
will be
finished
doing,
it.
but I haven't seen it
I
yet.
finished it. It's 10, I think 10 episodes. I don't know. I never played the game back in. I guess the game came out in 2000. I'm not a gamer, so I never played it. I thought the series was pretty good. I mean, it was fun. It wasn't great. It's nothing to get overly excited about. It was a fun series. I liked it. I mean, it was entertaining. But beyond that, I didn't even realize that the movie Death Race was based on that game. That I guess that's what they're saying here. That
Death Race?
Well, Death Race.
It says
Death Race
yeah,
was
it says,
it was a movie.
well, that's what this article is trying to say. It says Jason Statham's forgotten 2008 remake is still the best Twisted Metal live action. So I don't know if they're just drawing that line.
Oh yeah.
The Twisted Metal series captures the game's wild energy, but is light on action.
Yeah.
But 2008's Death Race does a much better job with the actual races.
Oh,
They're apples and oranges, right? They're not the same story.
No, they're not the same. But I mean, I guess the type of action where it's vehicular, I guess, if you want to do it that way.
Yeah, same genre, I guess. I mean, it's a utopian, society now or whatever.
Yeah.
You have the haves and the have-nots, and
Mhm.
you have the milkmen running between. And I thought it was fun. I thought it was a fun story. It's got a good cast too. I mean, it's not like some.
Yeah, well, listen, Jason Statham,
casting. There's some names in there.
You better hold on to this freaking glory here, because Meg 2. Woo! To a dismal.
Yeah.
When does that come out? Does that come out this weekend?
Yeah, it came out Wednesday.
It came out here.
Oh God! All right.
Oh my God! And listen, I love Over the Top. I want to see it, but what makes me laugh about Jason Statham is that he refused to do superhero movies that actually would be better suited for him to do shit movies like friggin' Meg and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Meg 1 was
Meg was good. I like Meg.
fun.
I'm just saying.
But anybody that watched the trailer to Meg 2, whatever the hell it is,
he's fighting dinosaurs.
And then goes to the movie and is disappointed. It's your fault.
Exactly.
You can tell by the trailer this is going to be a stupid movie.
But I want to see. I want to see it because I think it's over. I love over the top stuff, but he makes me laugh that he doesn't want to do superhero stuff, which is over the top too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. I want to see it too, but I'm not going to go to the theater and bitch because it was a stupid movie.
I know.
It's a stupid movie. Know that before you go see it. Yeah. It's not a good. It's going to be dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. Meg 2 is not a movie you're going to that you think this could win an Oscar.
Yeah.
Hell no. When he's freaking round kicking, he's round kicking a dinosaur.
Well, you're a dumbass.
He's kicking a dinosaur in the face. He's round kicking a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Like he's fighting a kraken. Yo, dude, it's
Yep.
over the top.
Yeah. It's crazy.
The article was written by someone who thinks history started. Yeah, probably. That's the way a lot of writers write nowadays. Wait a minute. BK hated it? Well, okay. I could see how people would hate it. I assume BK is talking about Twisted Metal. I could see how people hated it. If you played the game, you probably didn't like it because that's usually the way it works. If you play the game, you don't like the show. I never played the game. Season 1, I think, is a lot about character building, and I think season 2 is supposed to be a little more action and stuff like that. But
there's no plot in the game, so this is.
So there's no plot in the actual movie show itself.
So it's right on par with each other. So there you go.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I kind of want to see Meg too, but Meg 2 also. But yeah, don't bitch. If BK comes in here talking about how Meg 2 sucks and he should wish he'd never seen it, that's just BK because that's something BK would do. That you pulled a BK there.
So Styx, you're okay. That's the main thing. We were worried.
Yes. I apologize for my my lateness.
Like usually we get like a text or something that you show up
late. I know.
And then Jedi was like,
Jedi,
he said anything that he's going to miss the show? I'm like, no, we didn't say anything. He just put out. You got the news done. That was it.
No, Ronnie, I'm not gonna go see Barbie.
No, go see it. A lot of people went to see it, and they enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You know what? I will I can't every week we end up talking about Barbie for like the past 3 weeks. All right. I will watch it when it comes out streaming. I think it's supposed to be out on Max. It's coming out on Max within. I can't remember the date, but I saw a little video, or not a video. I saw a little internet article on it. It's coming out. They've already got the date when it's supposed to be on Max. I don't have Max right now, but if I can watch it streaming, I will watch it. But that's it. I'm not gonna go to the theater to see that thing.
Well, listen. Right now, Mario Brothers is on the streaming service now. Guardians of the Galaxy is on Disney, and
I watched that last night.
And what's the other one? Transformers is on Prime. So I'm gonna download probably Mario Brothers and Guardians of the Galaxy to watch on the plane ride when I go to Texas in a couple of weeks. But I'll probably watch Transformers maybe this week. I'll maybe try it. Well, tomorrow I got a birthday party to go to, so.
Ronnie's gonna send me his password for Max. All right, man. All right, Ronnie's a good guy.
Oh, he is.
All right, let's. What are we doing next? Did anybody? I guess I'll talk about this because I kind of piggyback off of Dom's when he was showing off what he opened. I kind of showed one of the things I was going to show, but I got something else. I will. What's next? Yeah, we'll do this real quick before we jump into the red meat of the show. So as you guys know, I sometimes, occasionally, every once in a while, it doesn't happen too often, buy something on Whatnot. Okay. And sometimes I buy from
occasionally.
Yeah. And sometimes I buy from Mike Mayhew Studios on Whatnot, and I send it in to get graded. I'll tell you what, they have a pretty good track record. I'm not that I'm promoting them. But man, they didn't do me good this time. So I bought two. Now I probably paid $50, maybe $45 or $50 for the comic. I bought two of the same comic. It is X-Men #1, and they both came back 8.5s.
Ooh.
Now, very cool Mike Mayhew Massacre signature. And by the way, the other guy, there's another signature on here. It's Gary Dugan, who's the writer of this series. And he's very established writer for Marvel, et cetera, and he did Deadpool, I think some other things. So both of these, same comic, came back 8.5. Now they are doing the right thing. And, well, I don't know if it's the right thing. They're doing a good thing. They're hooking me up because they apparently they have a policy, and the new policy. They said, hey, because they guarantee when they send something in to get graded, they say they guarantee, because I can't see it, right? I'm kind of taking their word for it. If it comes back less than a 9.2, then they will credit you a free grading for the next thing you buy.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay, that's a good deal. I appreciate that. So now I have 2 credits for something else I buy, and they'll grade it for me for free down the road. So that's good. I appreciate that. That's good customer service, because they say that they understand the process, that we're kind of trusting them when we do that. We buy something, get it graded, and they say it's a certain grade, and if it's not that, then But so I appreciate them doing that. That's a good deal. Gary Dugan has the worst freaking signature of anybody I've ever. Look at that signature. That is like
my niece could write better than that.
That's like a kindergarten, first grade, like writing. That's like
no, that's actually somebody writing with their hand that they can't write with. You have a righty, and they just started writing lefty.
I've seen worse,
like
though.
I've seen the pen like this, and just like, I don't know. And they're both like that. Where's his other one? Look at that one. That one's not so bad. Actually, that one's got a little bit. This one is like, what the hell is that? Oh, Gary. Anyway.
Yeah, the silver one I think it's better, but I've seen worse signatures for some people that and that's it.
I would almost rather it be like a doctor's signature than to look like they just like. AOA.
Probably how mine would look.
I mean, Tom slept on it.
Probably would.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Gotta let Styx catch up because we played
I'm
the
on my
video.
phone. I'm on my phone.
Oh, you're good today. Oh, we play all the videos we want.
Yeah. Right.
All right. I haven't looked at the notes yet, Kingdom. I don't know. I don't know.
I'll be right. Give me 1 second.
I got it in yesterday.
I'll be right back.
For a modern 8.5, 8.5s are probably. I'm going to sell those. I'm not going to. Well, considering I get a credit for the grading, I might make my money back on those. But because I only paid, like I said, I think I surely didn't pay more than $50 or $55 for it. Well, that's for the comic, and then it was like another $100 for the fast track of the grading. But since I'm getting credited on that, I won't count that, etc. I'll do Pete Rennavision math on that and say that I won't count it.
Eyeball it.
I prefer you to. That's a terrible signature, man. I don't.
I'm gonna tell you, it's like a. You know who has the worst signatures? Like doctor signatures. It's like chicken scratch. You can't understand their signatures. And it's like, damn.
I think I would rather have that than what he gave me, though. That's just.
That's a good one.
Anyway. Gary Dugan is a person with feelings. Please don't make him get depressed. All right. Well, he seemed like he was actually on the show, so I assume he did sign it. But I'm sure he's a great guy with that signature. He needs to work on a signature. That's all I'm gonna say. He needs to work on a signature. All right, what's next? What the hell are we doing next? All right, let's. This is what the folks. This is doing this again, man. Why is this not? This did the same thing last time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to.
What do you have? Another internet outage?
No, it's freaking StreamYard. Let me.
Yes.
Try it again.
All right. You know what? Styx, you have anything? You have a package? You maybe open?
You want to open up something while I try and figure this out?
Yeah. You know what? Then
No packages again this week.
Yeah. So
right,
I got the Funko, the camp Funko box, and I'm pretty upset with it because I didn't get what I wanted. And I'm willing to trade. Anybody out there with Funkos that are willing to trade for this, I would trade the whole damn box for you. So, yeah, so this is.
That's a big ass box.
Yeah, so I got this. Oh, I almost fell over. So, the funny thing is that there's only 2 pops that I wanted. And they're all Freddy Funkos, the mascot for Funko. There's a Luke with Grogu and a Megatron.
I get laughed at so often, Ronnie. It's just it's.
So first
it
of all,
doesn't hurt anymore.
This is the mascot first. This is what I got. It's limited to 65.
The Paw Patrol kid.
Yeah. So
you got. Did you get the 4 and under pack?
The 400 pack? No, which one?
The 4 and under, the ages 4 and under. Did you get all like kids stuff?
Well, it's all like kid stuff. That's what this shit is.
I just have a spider ham back there. I see it now.
Yeah. But here, so I got Shaggy. I got a flocked Shaggy. Why is Shaggy flocked?
Because he has good hair. I don't know.
Limited to 4,500 pieces.
Is it just his hair that's flocked?
I don't know. I didn't even look. It looks like his hair is flocked. Or the sandwich. Your fig nose. Something's flocked. I got that. Then I was able to pull this out. If you're a Stone Cold Steve Austin fan, limited 3,000 pieces.
Well, see, that's the deal, man. They're not limited enough. I mean, that's actually Stone Cold is not a bad pop. I'm sure there are a lot of Stone Cold fans out there, but the fact that it's a 2000 that's not limited.
And this is the one I got. This anybody an Overwatch fan? I got Gunji. Was it Gunji? As Genji? I don't know who the hell knows this guy.
Yeah,
Genji, right? Yeah. So Overwatch. So I got these, and I got like 2 sodas that came in here too, like Freddie Funko as Donatello. Right here. As Dustin.
Are there chases for those?
Well, Dustin as from Stranger Things. And then here.
Oh.
Then I got him as Michelangelo. 5,000 pieces in the soda.
Oh, okay. So there are no chases then.
Yeah, no chases. But I'm willing to trade this whole damn box for just the Megatron and the freaking goddamn Luke. That's all I really want. I don't care about this.
I will trade both these comics for a UF4. All right. I'm just.
You want to trade those comics? Why can't the aliens come and just take the stuff? Please.
Well, we're going to talk about that, but let's see if I can add it this time. Let's see if it works this time. Now, what the fuck? It's not working again. You guys saw it just worked, right? You guys saw that. All right. You guys are just going to have to bear with me. I'm just going to have to.
We'll get this. We'll get it done.
Yeah. Freaking Pete's not paying the bills, man.
Hey, Pete is at a baseball game right now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. I saw he was at a game. So he don't care about what's going on with us. We'll be struggling all night. He don't care.
There we go. My God.
Finally, there you go.
All right. So with everything that's been in the news lately, what not to buy? Everything's been in the news lately. If you've watched the news, I guess you've seen that they're finally going to investigate whether or not there are aliens either out there or among us. So we thought, let's talk about it. Let's talk about aliens and what they want.
What do they want?
Styx again. Styx just vanished before our eyes.
I know, right? The aliens came back. He disappeared.
1 second he was there. The next second he's gone.
Woo! Magic. He got probed again. What's going on?
All right, let's move on. So we'll just go through a little. So there's been a lot of UFO, I guess, sightings lately. Or at least that people are reporting them more, or we're hearing more about them. Whether or not it's because of what we've been seeing in the news, what's going on in Capitol Hill, or whatever. So I did a little digging. There's still not a lot. I mean, if there's a lot of reporting going on according to the statistics, but when you do a Google search, there's only some certain ones that pop up for some reason. So this took place in Vegas recently, within this year. I think it was a couple of months ago. Cosmic's jumping ahead. So Cosmic, you know where Funko buried all those things in the landfill, right? The landfill was in Arizona, New Mexico. That's where Funko dumped all those things. I think maybe they're a fuel source. I think that's why suddenly we're seeing a lot of Funkos. I mean, a lot of aliens.
I know.
Because I think Funko Pops are a fuel source for those guys. Maybe we should look into that technology and make Funko Pops a fuel source for ourselves.
Exactly right.
Because I just thought it was a coincidence. So I had to do a little Google foo. Like, where did they bury all these Funko Pops? What? Arizona, New Mexico. What the fuck? That's where a lot of things.
What a coinky-dink, huh?
Oh, Styx is back. Styx, did you
if
leave
the
your
Arizona
wallet up on the mothership or something?
Nanu.
no.
All right. So in Las Vegas, apparently the police took this seriously. There's an 8-foot person. This is a quote, I guess, from whoever called it in. There's an 8-foot person beside it and another one inside it, being the craft, I guess. It has big eyes and it's looking at us, and it's still there, one family member told the 911 dispatcher. I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually, we're terrified. Mm-hmm. So there's two people. There's 2 subjects in our backyard, or in your backyard, the dispatcher asks. Correct, and they're very large. They're 8, 10, 9, 10 feet tall. They look like aliens to us. Okay. Big eyes, they have big eyes. Like, I can't explain it. They have big mouths, too, or the Polar.
I can just imagine the cops.
Tiny eyes. They're not human. They're 100% not human.
I can just imagine the cops going to that call and saying, oh, Jesus, I wonder what these people are on. But you know what? Where's the video footage of the aliens?
Yeah. So
Come on.
that is the piece that always seems to be missing. All right.
Yes.
We live in an age where people can't they can't slip on the ice without somebody being right there with a phone to capture it so that we could all make fun of it. And you're telling me that we can't get a picture of these aliens. No,
you can have thousands of people showing up for PlayStation 5 in the middle of a park because people are putting it out there, but you can't take a picture of something that is not human? Come on.
Yeah.
Demons, I believe in demons too. That's another thing.
Pops. Okay, we're all right. Let's see what else we got. Incredible footage shows UFOs flying in the skies of Nevada.
Is that the one I said?
In the beginning of the video, there's 3 flat circular. You guys can read it for yourself. People recording. Now, here's my problem with this. We live in a day of drones. Those could be drones, right? I mean, everybody saw what China did with drones for New Year's Eve, or it was New Year's Eve, when they had all these choreographed, or these choreography of these drones, millions of drones, thousands, we'll say thousands of drones up in the air, flying like a flock of birds, drones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can't just see things floating in the air now and say, oh, that doesn't look like a F-14, or that doesn't look like a 747. It's got to be a UFO. Aliens. No, dude, they're freaking drones.
I don't know. Look, I look at it this way. Like I said, this day and age with everything going on, I would not be surprised that the U.S. government tries to fake an alien invasion to scare people for the real things that's really going on. But it could be like these things, like it's like the Bigfoot thing. How come every picture is blurry? You can't get a good shot. Get close. You have cameras. Why is that like that? Why can't you film? Come right in. You can the cameras today work better than regular cameras. Your phones. So that's why I don't. Half the pictures I don't believe. I want to believe, like the X-Files said. I want to believe, but at the end of the day, some of the stuff. Yeah, exactly. 200 degrees, so I see shit.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what that looks like? When you close your eyes, you have the black spots. Sometimes in the light, that's what it looks like. The dark spots.
Yeah. Because Bigfoot is fast. That's why it's a blur.
It's bullshit. With the Loch Ness monster, all these things that are beyond the thing. But yeah, drones. That's it.
I don't know if they want Marco. I don't know. Marco would start doing the hard times, and it'd be like that. Get the fuck out.
They start talking away, ranting on something. They don't want him. Pete would be more valuable.
What's this guy talking about? Get rid of him.
All right. Well, you know what? We can't blame it all on the heat in Arizona, although it's hot in Texas. Texans across the state report recent UFO sightings. This was July 24th. Again, more things in the sky that could be anything, including, we'll talk about that later. It could be obviously several man-made occurrences. Commentators, let's see if I can read this. Other Texas and across the country, including Oklahoma, Arizona, Georgia, and Florida.
Oh, wow.
Some even claim to see it in Mexico. But again, these could be drones. This could be, and I don't know, let's just keep going. UFO spotted by U.S. drone over the Middle East. So it's not just here in America. Strange metallic orb was spotted by a U.S. Reaper drone in 2022 in the Middle East. AARO revealed to Congress this particular UFO has been spotted repeatedly in the region.
It's American probe. It's American ship made a ship that's over the region.
Anything. Well, Dom, guess what?
What?
They're coming for your Funkos, Dom. You're luring these aliens to New York City. You alone are responsible.
Wait, that's a plane.
Increased sightings in New York City. They're coming for your Funkos.
That's the weather balloon. That's the Chinese weather balloon right there. That's a plane that's shooting it. You got a plane over here that's circled and a black dot that's on someone's computer.
That dot could be anything. Yeah.
I know it could be anything. It could be a bird.
It's New York. It could be the Goodyear blimp.
Hey, listen. After the shit that happened today, they don't want to come
Oh my
here.
God.
Come on.
Yeah.
I don't want to come here with this. But you know what? Like I said, there are strength. Like, I'll be honest with you. Many years ago, when I when I was a kid, one New Year's Eve, there was a not New Year's Eve. I'm thinking 4th of July. Apparently, this thing came over a building, and it was lights around it, and it just stood there for a minute, hovered, and then took off. So I don't know if it was I don't know if it was an alien spacecraft, a freaking fireworks or something, but it was something that I seen when I was a kid. Like I said, I want to believe. Hey. No, I do believe in aliens. It's just, I want to say I do believe in them. I never said I don't. It's just, it's kind of funny. Yeah, I believe every rumor online, but I do believe in aliens. I do. I believe.
Well, a lot of the things you see, and I don't think this explanation, although I did find it when I was doing my research, I did find it that apparently a lot of the formations that we see, the three lights and stuff like that, with the little I don't know what it seems like the same formation that SpaceX Falcon rockets make whenever they're launched and they start dumping their components or whatever. Yeah. So they're saying that could be some of it. Obviously, it couldn't be all of it. But USA, we love our sightings because we are leading the world in UFO sightings, according to studyfinds.org. That USA has a huge lead in UFO sightings across the world, at least the ones that are being reported. So yeah, you can just Canada is not even a remotely close second, followed by the UK, Germany. So my question here is, do you think as Americans we are just a little too we just want attention? Is that why we're doing it? Is there something about the USA that they come here more than anywhere else, or are we just kind of like attention hounds?
I actually think if they do come here more because of all the incidents that happened in Roswell and all that stuff like that back in the day, alien ships, and look, all those people that covered it, the people got really probed. It really they got their mind wiped and probed, But
I was thinking the same thing.
I actually think
Styx is on hold right now. Styx is trying to report it. He's on hold.
Yeah, we recorded. I don't hold.
They're onto us.
Oh shit.
Within the United States, California, huge lead over the second place as far as reporting goes, and that's Florida. So you can't really blame it on a political demographic either, because you got California and Florida, Washington and Texas. So yeah, both a good mix of red and blue there. But
Cosmic One got it right.
Yeah, we just seemed, that's something. Maybe that's something we can finally agree on. Is that UFOs are all around us.
I've seen some identified flying objects.
Say that again.
Objects. I've seen some flying objects, walking objects. The freaking goddamn really big, large women walking in the street. So those are.
I don't think weed's legal in Texas. I don't know. Maybe medicinal.
New York City. It's all over the place in New York City. So
yeah, I don't care.
Every time I take a fresh breath, I get hit with the
possible explanations. Some of these we've talked about before. Drones. I think drones are a big part of it. Me personally, I think drones are a huge reason why we're seeing more sightings nowadays than back in before drones became commonplace. Government conspiracies. I am not a big conspiracyist, but I think sometimes the timing is a little coincidental on some, like they want to, hey, look over there while we do something over here type of thing. Attention seekers. We talked about that before, or maybe it's real. Maybe it's real, Dom. Maybe they are out for your Funkos.
You know what? Listen, I really do. I do believe in extraterrestrials. I do believe that there's life out there, because we can't be the only intelligent life. And half the while, I don't even think we're that intelligent, because they're looking at us right now saying, these people are friggin' morons.
You know? Pacify them with PlayStations. Matt, I do remember that. Yeah. But even here, you know, and I mean, Matt lives on the Big Island, so it's obviously it's a little more beautiful and remote over there. But here, man, there are so many drones. Where I live, not so much because we're in the flight path for the for the airport. But man, there's drones all the time. I mean, yeah. Maybe not all the time, but yeah, we have our drones. All right. What do they want? Let's assume they're real. Why are they here, Dom? Are they here for your Funkos? They want resources. I mean, are they here to steal Dom's resources? Are they here to perform experiments on Styx? What do they want?
You know, I actually think that they're here because they've been coming to Earth. You know, I believe that the fact is that, you know, we have a lot. You know, they're like people talk about Area 51, right? Area 51 is the place to go. All these things. I think Area 51 was just a friggin' a lie. I think the real alien base is in Antarctica, in a secret chamber in Antarctica. I don't think Area 51 was actually the place where aliens were. I think that was just to take the people off the site of what's what and make people believe that was there. And they're here because we have their technology. We have a lot. Because come on, think about it. Look at all the stuff that we have. I don't think us as the human race has the ability to do some of the stuff that we're doing now.
So you're telling me you believe in aliens?
Well, I do.
Okay, despite what we've already talked about, is how come nobody can ever get a good picture of an alien? You believe they've landed and they've walked among us?
I believe there's aliens among us right now. I believe that we do have aliens that are here, and it's just.
Are they like the scrolls or whatever?
Scrolls, yeah. I believe the lizard people definitely do exist.
Lizard people?
The lizard people. No, but no, I do believe that they're here. It's just that I believe that we, as you know, look, aliens. If you ever notice, you see pictures and the hieroglyphics on the walls of people drawing. They always draw like a spaceship in the sky. Aliens were here. That's how. Why do you think Why do you think the Egyptians and the Aztecs? So they have so much more.
I tell you what, Dom. I know Dom does his research. Now you can argue about Dom's sources. You really can. But Dom has sent me so many IG clips about aliens and shit this week that I couldn't even watch them all. I mean, I was just like, holy shit. I would turn my phone. I would set my phone down for like 5 minutes. I would pick up my phone, and Dom sent me like 12 more videos to watch.
Because they're awesome. You go down that rabbit hole, but it's like it's cool that the conspiracies and the things go deep. But to say that we're the only intelligent life out there and the vast universe out there, come on. And if people, like I said, paintings and drawings on the walls and the side of caves, they have pictures of flying apparatuses that they see in the sky. There's no coincidence on that. There's definitely you can't say anything about that because it's been through history. You know, now me personally, I think that the government really has a hold on what's coming, what comes in, and what goes out, and that's why we're not able to really capture the best things we can capture. But they're there. It's definitely, you know.
I think it's fun. So, well, go ahead, Styx, before I.
No, I agree with Dom. I mean, to disregard, just because we don't see them doesn't mean they can't actually be out there. I mean, people just because they can't use their phone or shouldn't be the lying reason because we don't think they're out there. I mean,
it's kind of strange that we can't get pictures.
Absolutely, but I do agree. But I mean, to think that we would be the only intelligent life in such a vast.
I'm trying to say, think about this. I'm going to give you a good example. How much part of the brain do we actually use?
Well, they say 10% or something like that.
Exactly. So think about it. When people are on drugs, all kidding aside, to be realistic, it opens up the other parts of the brain that we don't have normally. And people see things like animals. Animals can see things that we can't see, like spirits and ghosts and stuff like that. Like they can see these things that we can't see because they're colorblind or whatever the situation is. But think about it. Don't you think
I guess I'm gonna be the cynical one here. I guess I don't believe in them. I don't. For a lot of reasons, whether it be faith or just the fact that there is such a lack of evidence about these things. Everything can be explained. We live in a world where people love to explain away everything, but yet they want to grasp this without any proof at all and say, yeah, I believe in that. I need proof.
Right.
I need it.
Look, you know what? Even if you got proof, people still don't, to this day, don't believe in dinosaurs. They think that dinosaurs still don't exist, even with the bones and stuff like that we have. So
there are people that don't believe we've been to the moon, Dom. You sent me a
I don't
video
believe
on that.
either, because who videotaped it? How is the flag?
Well, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Maybe we do that another time. But I'm saying there are people that don't believe we've been to the moon.
I know.
But yet they believe in UFOs, they believe in ghosts, without any proof at all, really, other than some lights in the sky. They believe that we can't be the only ones. Well, maybe we are.
Look, and the same thing with you believe people that put the fact that the aliens that you see are actually angels and demons, which I read about stuff like all that stuff too, and in the religious aspect, they could be right, and at the same time, aliens could be anything. Like we call ourselves the aliens, because there are people out there now believing that the meteorite that hit Earth wasn't a meteorite that killed the dinosaurs; it was a space station, and the space station landed of alien extraterrestrials that killed off the dinosaurs and evolved into the human species that we are who we are. They try to cut out freaking goddamn evolution, and then creation of God, Adam and Eve. So all these things come into perspective. Like, what is real? What is real? What is a hoax? What is the bullshit? And there's so much out there.
Yeah, your suspension of belief, no matter which way you fall, is on you though. I mean that's what it boils down to. Faith.
Yeah,
I'm
not gonna shame or make fun of anybody that believes in UFOs because you're entitled to believe in it. Me personally, I'm gonna need some proof. I'm gonna need same thing with ghosts. I'm not gonna believe in a ghost until I see one. When I see one, obviously I'm gonna shit myself, and I'm a believer after that. So yeah. All right, well that was fun, guys. Dom's back to Googling.
No, but I look at it this way. I kind of like, you sit there and there's so many unexplained things. Look, and as a person that grew up, religion and stuff like that, it taught you about God. You don't see God. How do you know God exists? If you really put it in perspective. In aliens, there's so many unexplained things. Hey, look, we haven't even scratched the surface of the ocean yet. We're seeing things in the ocean that we haven't even seen before. So
true, man.
Really think about it.
There's megalodons down there, apparently.
Yeah, there's so many great things. There's so many great things to discover and great things to find. And look, octopuses, right? If you put an octopus, there are theories that the octopus.
I think it's octopi, Dom.
Well, the octopuses came from space from a meteorite, and that's how we wound up getting octopuses, because their DNA, their structure matches.
It's funny is everything Dom is talking about now, he has sent me a video on this week.
No, it's true.
He's like, I remember the octopus or octopi, whatever. I remember that video. That's actually what I watched. I'll be honest, Dom, man, you were bombarding me with videos.
I know. I'm sorry. I will send you, because there was some interesting stuff, like in China.
No, I don't. Hey, keep it up, because I need some. I'm running out of stuff to watch on TV.
Look, like the China stuff, like the island in China that has dinosaurs on it, that Chinese
night marchers. What is that?
People find the scientists found an island with prehistoric dinosaurs on it, which I want to believe that. I want that to be freaking awesome. I like that stuff, and this stuff I really enjoy. Aliens and the angels and all that stuff. I love that that stuff.
Matt, those night watchers, they're just on the big island, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's what are we doing now? Do you guys want to show off anything else? If not, we're gonna jump into trivia.
Yes, I got something. I'll show you something real quick.
Oh, you got something? All right.
Yeah, so I was able to get the books, the comics this week. some good comic books. So first things first, I was able to get the 1 in 50 Venom, Death of Venom verse by
that's
Gabriel
Did you get the other one too? Yeah, that's
the 1 in 50. That's the Virgin cover.
Yeah, I know, but isn't that a 2-part cover? It's
like 5 parts. It's 5 parts. It's a 5-part poster.
Okay.
I was able to pick that up. I was able to pick up this cool cover of Venom. You know, it's like
that's the one like I. Isn't that the one like I? That's a
Boba Fett cover, right? The Boba Fett cover. Boba Fett's doing the superhero pose.
Yeah, that's Greg Horn though, right? Greg Horn.
Yeah, this is.
I believe that's Greg Horn.
Yeah, this is Greg Horn. Greg Horn cover.
Yeah.
And then I got this. So I was able to get the Dark Droids. I actually read this book. Pretty interesting.
I need to read that, I guess.
I got that. I was able to get the full cover.
You didn't get the 1 in 100 though, did you?
No, I got the 1 in 50. The 1 in 25. I got this one.
Oh.
That one. Yeah.
That's just a B cover though, right?
Yeah,
or B or C.
Yeah. I got that. And then what else did I get? Oh, here he goes right here. I got another Droids. This is another cover. Droids. Droids.
Okay. So that's is that the A cover?
I think this is the A cover, yeah.
That's
no, this is the variant edition.
Oh, the variant, because that's the version of that is the 1 in 100, right?
Yeah. And I was able to get these two right here.
That's the one I may get eventually, but I'm going to wait till prices come down. Prices on that thing. Well, if you watched Pete's show earlier, prices on that 1 in 100 are like $150 or $160, which is bullshit.
Was it? It's C-3PO on the cover, right? The 1 in 100?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was able to get these, the 2 hyperspace stories, Boba Fett. I read the story. If you saw my Instagram post, it was good. Like I said, did it blow it out of the water for me? No, but it actually was a good, solid read, and I miss my dad. I'll be honest.
All right, let's do some trivia. All right, everybody knows the rules. Dom and I have not seen these. Yep. Let us know in the chat what you think the answers are, and then once we've all kind of just gave it a guess, we'll reveal the answer. So, what is the genre of what's the subject matter of the trivia today, Styx?
So it's out of it's multiple choice this week. So out of the 4 choices, you have to pick which real. It'll be in the question, real or fake.
But is it comics? Is it UFOs or is it?
No, it's a little UFO, right? little TV. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Let's get to the first one.
Okay. Which one is not real? A. Sex Panther cologne. B.
I'm pretty sure BK wears Sex Panther cologne. I've got a feeling that's probably
real. Exactly.
Or C. The Britney Spears perfume.
I go with A.
BK, please tell me you wear Sex Panther.
Sex Panther.
It's A. It's got to be A. I want to know where you found that picture of Sex Panther cologne. All right, let's see what the chat says.
Wait a couple minutes.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
Matt says A. Anybody else want to play?
No.
Nobody else wants to play. All right.
Wait,
right. 70% of the time, it works every time.
B.
It is.
Sex Panther.
Oh, somebody. Okay.
Yeah. So, although this is from a movie, this was from Anchorman.
I was gonna say
apparently,
Anchorman. I'm starting to remember.
Yeah, apparently they did make this, like for SDCC or something, for had something to sell, because I did find where a listing for a sale of it. So
really,
unless someone mocked it up or whatever.
It's a custom job or something.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah. 60% of the time it works all the time. Which of these are not a real UFO sighting spot? The Hola Baikal Forest in Romania, Stonehenge of Great Britain, Bermuda Triangle, the Atlantic Ocean, or Surprise, Arizona in the USA?
Are you saying Surprise, Arizona, or is Arizona? Is there a name?
No,
is there
that's
a town in Arizona
Surprise
called Surprise?
Surprise is the name of the city in Arizona.
Oh, okay. Matt says B. AOA, I think AOA is talking about this question. He says D.
So which one of these are not a real UFO sighting spot?
D. Cragnon says D.
Well, Bermuda Triangle's always been
yeah,
thing for the
Bermuda Triangle.
UFOs and craziness and time travel and all that crazy stuff.
Yeah, Bermuda Triangle. That's definitely not it. That's Stonehenge. I
heard Stonehenge had some extraterrestrial type of things because of the rocks, but I don't think A. I think A.
You know, I'm gonna say I don't even know where A is, and I know where Romania. I've heard of it. Surprise, USA. Surprise, Arizona. That just sounds like a tiny little town. So I don't know where. I don't think Styx could make that up. It's too just out there. I'm gonna say A. What'd you say, Dom?
A.
We got a lot of D's, and I wouldn't be surprised. That's slide for S is good. Keeping us in check, Joe. Keeping us in check as always. It is. Is that where he lives? Surprise, Arizona?
Oh, Jesus.
That is where he lives in Surprise,
okay.
Arizona.
Okay, we're doxing.
So if you do see this gentleman on the Saturday Night Special, he is not an alien.
Okay,
that's good. That's good thing to know.
I think the jury's out on that, but all right. Is this a real alien? Well, of course, I've already said I'm on the record as saying I don't believe in aliens, so I'm going to say false. It's not a real alien.
So looking at the picture, do you think it's an alien or not?
I think it's a baby that's got a big head.
Okay, is it a real picture?
It is a real picture.
It is a real picture.
100% real picture.
Okay.
They say it's an alien. It's like in those things. They said an alien baby. I think it's a deformed kid.
Yeah, I'm with Dom. I think that's a deformity. Craig the Neck says nope. AOA's like I'm a believer. He is BD. I don't know what BD is. Oh, it's just bullshit. Okay. We got a mermaid. So Crackton, he doesn't believe it's an alien, but he believes it's a mermaid.
Mermaid. Okay. The
mermaid.
Underwater alien.
All right. Well, that's okay. All right. Let's see what it is. It's a mutation. That's what I thought.
Yeah, unfortunately false. It had been found to be just a genetic mutation. It was found in Chile, somewhere in Chile. So.
Is that the last one? That's only like
that's
3
the last
questions.
one. That's the last one. Yeah.
Is that okay?
Styx, you're kind of mailing it in this week. I don't know what's.
I am a little bit. Yeah, it's a little short this week.
I expect big things on SNS tomorrow because you kind of mailed it in for the Get Off My Lawn show. All right, I'm playing. All right. Well, what's next? Well, okay. I guess I'll do. I did have a couple other things to show. Some of the stuff that I bought during San Diego Comic-Con has started to arrive, so I will show these. Actually, some of these is not. Some of these are not San Diego, but I'll show them anyway. So yeah, I bought some of the Jenny Frison stuff. So this is the Jenny Frison Pink Ranger cover. Huh?
That's cool.
I apologize.
Is that a foil cover?
I'm apologizing to Ronnie.
Is that a foil cover?
Yeah, it's foil. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's foil. She signed it. This is comes with the COA for it's limited to 400. It didn't come with a COA for the signature, but not that it would do any good. If I ever wanted to try and get authenticated, I'd have to go to CBCS anyway. But it is numbered to 400 on that one.
I really wish they would have a Transformer friggin' Power Ranger crossover.
Man, give it time. They will.
They might. Give it time. Yeah. Another Jenny Frison. This is Grimm. I forget the number. This is Grimm. She signed this one as well.
I like that.
This one is also. We talked about these. This one's also numbered to 400, limited to 400. And this is Berserker. I forget the number. Whoops. signed by Jenny. This one's also limited to 400. And then I picked up a couple. This is just stuff I picked up off Whatnot that I don't even know what I paid for these. Probably just impulse buy. Captain America 115, 12-cent comic.
Oh, I like that cover. Actually,
Yeah.
I saw that cover. The cover popped up on Instagram for some reason. Somebody had that cover.
Yeah. Well, that's Red Skull. I'm pretty sure it's not the first appearance of Red Skull.
No,
I
no,
didn't pay that much for it. But the spine has some issues. You can see it easily. The spine does have issues.
Yeah. BK said that deformity was a barbecued Funko Pop.
left in the sun. 15-cent Captain America Falcon. This is number 136.
You got those for cheap, at least?
I want to say I probably paid like maybe 20 a piece, maybe 25 a piece for these. Maybe I don't know.
Okay.
More of an impulse thing. And then I don't know what I paid for these. Probably maybe 30 or whatever. I don't know. I could go look it up. Double Dinosaur.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah. Number one, right?
Double Dinosaur.
Yeah, number 1.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of things that came in the mail this week. All right. Let's get to. I gotta pull it up.
He said it was an impulse buy, AOA. I don't know if he's on the wagon or just holding on a little bit.
What did he say?
Thinking
What's
about
AOA saying?
Yep.
Oh, 80.
He's saying you're on the cap wagon.
Oh, the cap wagon? Yeah. I mean, it's an old comic. It's what was it, 12-cent comic, man. How often do you run across those for? It's got a really good picture of Red Skull on it too.
I like that cover.
No, that's a good cover.
What are we doing next? What are we doing next? Sales. All right. I think we're doing sales next. All right. Comic sales. See if I can get this thing to work. First time. All right. So yeah, at first I thought I was going to do like toys and other stuff, and that got to be a pain in the ass. So I decided just to do comics. And I didn't go all the way back to like Golden Age, because back in the Golden Age comics, although as cool as they are, the artwork and stuff on those covers, there's a lot of them. So I didn't want to.
Oh, yes, there is.
Didn't want to expend too much energy on that. So these are comics that we've all heard of. A lot of us probably even have, maybe not CGC graded, but these are probably are going to be familiar to us as Gen X or maybe even millennial age. All right. Star Trek number 1. So this is a 67, so maybe a little before Gen X, but
first appearance.
A 8.0 sold for asking price was accepted on this one, $2,250 for this 8.0 Star Trek number 1.
And that's the first appearance of Star Trek.
Say again?
The first appearance of Star Trek in comics.
First Star Trek in comics.
An 8.0 also sold for a little over $1,500 and with 44 bids and millennials. And a 7.0 sold for $1,150. So that was the best offer accepted.
That's cool. That's pretty cool.
This will go up quickly.
Those were all in the same week.
I'm not a Star Trek hater like some people are. I'm not a huge fan either, but I don't know. I'd probably pick this up if the price was I mean,
I would want a higher grade. I would want a 9.6. If I'm going to get this,
well, yeah,
a 9.8
you're going to pay up. If an 8.0 selling for, we'll just use the 1,500 price since was on bids. 9.6, you can probably expect to pay
a 15 grand. A 15 grand.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, who knows?
I think the original, I think number 1, 9.8 went for like 70 grand, 50 grand or something like that.
Woo!
I think.
Please.
Hey, it is a classic. 1965 was the original Star Trek, right?
Star Trek is. I mean, I'm a Star Wars guy, but Star Trek, there's no arguing with the fact that it's popular and it's.
My brother,
it's not going anywhere. They're always coming out with new Star Trek stuff. So.
Exactly.
And this is a Star Trek number 3, graded at a 9.4, sold for 16. Asking price accepted on this one too, $1,600.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, how about this one? Anybody? This would be, to me, this is a cheap thing, right? Like these old Marvel Super Special comics. Some of them can get a little pricey, but some of them are pretty affordable, and it's kind of a nice little stroll down nostalgia lane, really.
I know.
A lot of the covers on these things.
Especially
so yeah, obviously this is a 9.4 sold for $150, and an 8.0 sold for $60, basically.
That's not bad. Well, you see, but now like we're getting now, CGC is doing the magazines.
Holy crap, AOA!
Yeah, look at that.
Woo! God, my. Yeah, I'll never own that.
It's a lot of money.
All right. Last Starfighter. I wish I could have found a number 1, but this is the number 2 of the Last Starfighter.
That was a good movie too. I like that.
It's another good movie. Yeah, a lot of these, like I said, a lot of these are comics. These aren't going to be like huge price comics, like Golden Age stuff where you're going to pay an arm and a leg. These are kind of stuff that kind of fell in line with our generation, kind of stuff that we saw on TV or in the movie theaters or whatever that had to do with space and aliens. So I kind of went that route instead of hey, let's find the most expensive thing on eBay. But yeah, so this one sold for, it's a 9.2, basically sold for $37 to $38 US. Shipping was $48, so you can factor that in. I'm sorry, it didn't have shipping. Sorry. Shipping from Canada, God knows what it was, probably at least $20 or $30. So that's pretty cool. I didn't see a number 1. Aliens number 1, which wow. Okay, so Aliens number 1, this is a first print. I did not think this thing, even in a 9.8, was $5,000.
I had this book.
$5,000 comic.
I had a couple of copies of this book. First Aliens, first Predator. I had all that stuff. I got rid of my books back then.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, I remember. I'm not gonna say I was passing up on buying this because I actually may have some. I know I don't have a 9.8, but I remember this had all the way to a 5th printing, if I remember right.
Something like that back in the day.
And I remember the 5th printing was supposed to be pretty rare, and I have a couple of 5th printings, but they're not in great shape either. So.
Yeah, because
I did not know. Even in a 9.8, this is a little surprising that even in a 9.8 that this thing was $5,000 or $4,000 to $5,000 comic book. I didn't know that. All right. Predator. Somebody's talking about Predator. I think Astro was talking about Predator in the chat. It's an affordable one too. I think I have one of these. I may have a 9.4 actually. First print, first appearance of the Predator, I think. Yeah. $125 accepted. Best offer accepted of $125 on a 170 ask.
I want a 9.8 on this. If I'm going to get that, I'm getting a 9.8.
Yeah. 9.8s on these would be pretty cool to have. Again, I don't think it's going to break the bank, especially considering how much you spend on Boba Fett. I think you can afford it.
I know. But
it would be pretty cool to have. But I think these also come in chat. Correct me if I'm wrong, or Styx or somebody. I think these also come in newsstand too, right? If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
I think so. And
yeah, there's the newsstand and there's the second print.
Second print, yeah.
Yeah. So this is a modern comic, but it's the Predator, the new Predator. So 1 in 200, graded in a 9.8, sold for $140.
Cool.
Now, I actually tried to find the Predator. I don't even know if he's in there, but I've been looking at this cover, trying to find the Predator in there, and I don't know if he's in there or not because I can't find it.
That's a cool cover, though.
It is. It's a camouflage cover. Yeah. I've seen these for sale, but probably about 150 is where I've seen these things for sale. I don't buy it now on some of the other auction sites. RoboCop versus Terminator #1.
Platinum.
Apparently, this is a low pop, especially in a 9.8. Asking price was accepted on this for just under $300.
I have a couple of these.
This is the Platinum Edition. I guess I should throw that in there too.
Yeah, it's the Platinum Edition. Yeah.
Hey, well, you know what? Speaking about Terminator, you know, books are really good. Transformers versus Terminator. They had some really cool variant covers that are hard to buy. IDW.
Cosmic. I think maybe he was talking about the Predator cover. It's a badass cover.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So this is another one of the magazine style newsstand magazine of RoboCop. This is an 8.5 sold with one bid of $245. Now, obviously, the RoboCop also has the more common RoboCop #1 comic cover with RoboCop, obviously on the cover. Those do pretty well. Also, 9.8s do pretty well. I think the 9.8s are probably somewhere in the neighborhood of, I always doubt myself, probably somewhere in the neighborhood of $250, $300 maybe for this. It was probably pretty big print run if I had to guess on the, not on this one necessarily, but the comic book cover probably. That's a cool cover though. I like the magazine cover. Magazines are cool. I know they're a pain in the ass to get graded.
Not many are very. You can't find really high grades in these things. You might get lucky here and there, but I think the highest I've seen the Star Wars Super Special one go 9.6. Somebody was trying to sell it for $2,000.
Well, these normally come with. I mean, I don't know for sure because I don't have one of these, but these normally come with the binded, not the stapled, but the glued binded spine or something maybe. So that's makes them a little harder. Even at an 8.5 here, you can, even in the picture, at least on my other computer that I'm looking at, you can certainly see some spine stress on this thing.
Spine section.
And this is the Terminator #1 cover. I have this. I have reader copies of this. I read the run a long time ago, so I have some reader copies. I've always hated this cover for a #1. This is a terrible cover. I hate it.
Really?
But it did sell for $230, and it's also had some sales of $250 and $225.
That's the first Terminator, right?
Yeah, the first Terminator.
First Terminator. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this.
But I just think they should. It's just a terrible. If that's supposed to be, well, the comic run has nothing to do with the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. It actually has more to do with Terminator 2 than it does with Terminator 1. The comic does, where the main character in the comics, if I'm not mistaken, is, instead of it being Danny Glover's character, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger's brother's character, if I remember right. But other than that, it's very similar to the Danny Glover Predator. I'm sorry, I'm thinking Predator. What the hell am I thinking? Never mind. Yeah. Forget everything I just said. I went off on a Predator.
So this series came out in 1988, and Terminator 2 didn't come out until 91. No. Okay. This predates Terminator 2.
Yeah, now I don't know if I know I have this. I
have a few copies of it.
Drinking my soda because I went down a Predator trail on that one, but Astro likes that cover. I don't like it.
Yeah, I like this cover. I like the run. Really the run is good. If you ever get a chance to read them, they're really good reads.
I know. You confuse us all.
Sorry about that.
I'm sitting there trying to figure out myself too. I'm like,
but I heard him say Predator.
Sorry.
Jedi's hitting the Maui again.
Yeah. So this would be a cool one because this encompasses all three of them. I've never heard of this one.
Yeah,
this is Alien versus Predator versus Terminator.
That was like the whole three. The same company. We're all the same company. That's why.
At the same time. Yeah.
They owned them all. Yeah.
This
was $200 best offer accepted on a $400 or $500 ask. There were a couple of 9.8s that went for about $200 and $150.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised a lot of money for that book. I know it was a 4-inch limited. It was a 4-inch limited series. 4, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I think it had there was a second printing too, right? Or was there a variant? Was there a variant like a platinum or something with this?
No, not in this series. No? I don't know about second printings or not. I don't believe so. This is before they really started doing second printings, unless it outsold
Terminator. What company Terminator? Who owns Terminator?
Right now for comics?
Yeah.
It's
Is anybody doing
IDW,
Terminator?
I think.
I can say
IDW
sounds right, but are they even doing it?
No, because the last thing they did with Terminator was Transformers versus Terminator, which actually was pretty good. Like,
it was Transformers Terminator. But they did one a few years back that was a 2-issue limited series.
because I'm thinking if Marvel owns the rights to Predators, Aliens, how come they don't own the rights to Terminator?
That would be one I would read. We would actually do. We would do comic reviews on this channel of that comic.
Oh my god!
If
Yeah.
It ever.
Yeah. If that ever came out today, you know how many variant covers that would have?
Michael Myers.
Oh yeah, 100.
I like to see all the MonsterVerse fight each other. Freddy versus Leatherface, other versus all that stuff, the whole shit.
Yeah.
Well, we're already going to do it. Don't forget, guys. We said we were going to do it when it comes out later this year. We're doing the Kong versus Godzilla, right?
Oh,
we're going to do comic reviews.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Godzilla.
We've called dibs on it, so if any other show tries to do it, they're in breach of contract. We got dibs.
Yep.
Don't make us call our lawyers.
Don't make us get legal involved.
That's it.
Independence Day. I'm reaching a little bit now, but the Independence Day had a comic book. 9.6 of Marvel, I guess, had the rights to Independence Day. Sold for $60 on a $100 offer. So that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I just started throwing in sci-fi movies and seeing what I could come up with at this point during my research.
What happened, Styx?
Technically, this was made with their when they had Malibu.
Malibu Comics.
So, yeah, the series is written by some of the Malibu writers and artists.
But I said prequel comics, so that means it was before Independence Day. It was
there's also a 0 to this.
Okay.
This one only was 4 or 5 issues.
And it was back when there was no friggin' crazy variant books. It was just a reprint. That's it. No variants.
If that.
I like that. I don't have this one. I have a couple of Mars Attacks comics. They're not worth much, but 9.4 from 96. I mean, that ought to tell you. I mean, it's only $41, but some of these older comics, the more they get handled and passed from $1 bin to the other, they're getting the ones in good shape are probably getting a little more rare. So.
Did Transformers fight Mars? Didn't the Transformers there was a book?
No.
Who fought Attack Mars? There was a comic that there was a crossover.
There were so I didn't read it, but when I was looking these up, because I just wanted I initially just looked up Mars Attacks because I thought that would be a good thing to throw into the search engine to see. I like this cover. That's why I like that cover. One of the reasons I ended up going with this one. There were a lot of, and I say high price, they're not really high price, like maybe $50, $60 Red Sonja versus Mars Attacks, or maybe it was Mars Attacks versus Red Sonja.
No, but there's a Mars Attacks. There's a Mars Attacks fight. They fight near G.I. Joe or something. I seen a thing. There was a crossover. I can't remember.
I don't remember that. I know there was a Mars Attacks, Red Sonja. There might be one versus Ash or something like that.
Let me see.
No, and but I don't believe they've done a G.I. Joe or Transformers with Mars Attacks. Maybe something similar. I don't know. Maybe Robotech. Maybe I don't
know.
Dom's hot on this trail.
Let me see.
I think this may be the last one. This is just a regular Mars Attacks #1. $65 best offer accepted on a 9.6.
Yeah.
And apparently this is special edition. It was numbered out of serial numbered at that out of 5,000, which is not incredibly low number, but still the fact that it's serial numbered kind of special, I guess.
They got a baseball special.
What?
Mars Attacks baseball special.
Okay.
It was okay. It's the Red Sonja one. That's the thing you tell you. I keep seeing that, but I could have sworn I seen something. There was like crossover, unless it was like a possibility crossovers or something weird. Oh, you know what it was? There was Transformers versus friggin' Mars Attacks. Remember they had Infestation and stuff like that when they had the crossovers with the Ghostbusters?
The Infestation.
So there was
yeah.
a story that Mars Attacks was in Transformers.
That's true. That's
IDW crossover. There you go. That's what
that intercompany crossover. That's true. But I don't think it had its own title where it was Mars Attacks versus.
I know I've seen something, and I believe it's that because I know freaking Transformers fought. Was it Cthulhu? The freaking the creature.
Cthulhu?
Yeah. The Optimus Prime is a cover. Optimus Prime's punching it. So I remember that. And then the Infestation, the zombies invaded the Transformer universe. That was kind of cool. Mm-hmm. And it was Star Trek, Transformers, G.I. Joe, and something. It was like a big crossover in IDW. I have those books somewhere.
Yeah.
Anybody else have anything to open before we jump into collectibles?
I can show you 2 pickups that I got. Real quick. If you find anything Styx, you can do it if you can find anything.
Well, I really don't have anything this week.
Well,
take your time doing it because I am going to take a head break.
After it took me a while a target to find in the Carolinas when I was going, I finally was able to pick up the animated Boba Fett that they had in the back. And I have to really appreciate the guy that I talked to. Really cool dude. He said, "Oh, we don't have it, this and that." And I'm walking in the store with my wife, and next thing you know, he comes running, sir. This is it, right? He had the box. I'm like, yes. And wait, the funny thing was, they weren't letting me check these out. They wouldn't check out. They said no scan, can't check out this and that. So we overrode it. The woman at the counter, and I was able to get them. So I'm happy I got these, but now I got to get the other ones now that came out. But it's kind of cool that I finally was able to find these.
Yeah, I meant to ask. Now those came separately, so they didn't. There wasn't like one of one and one of the other.
No,
they came
in a whole box. Okay, so there's 4 Target exclusives. You have that one. You have the Dark Horse cover, Treacheries, Lies, and
that tan brown one,
Death Lies, or something like that. You have that one. Then you have the retro color, fully posable retro color ones. The original one, the Kenner expired Boba Fett, but it's fully posable, which is awesome. Mm-hmm. And then you have his Nomad outfit with the Tusken Raiders.
Oh, the Nomad.
Yeah, that came out, which bothers me because I bought the Slave One with the exclusive Boba Fett, but then they came out with it on the card. But I don't know if it's different from the one that's in the box compared to the one on the card. But yeah, so
you said you got that at Walmart, right?
What happened?
You said you got it at Walmart. Am I reading this right?
No, I got it at Target.
Oh, you got it at Target. Man, those fuckers. They wouldn't override when I tried to get my C-3PO before street date. Bastards.
So, oh no.
Uh-oh.
No, actually, it's the beat up one.
Taking the card back.
Is the one that has a beat up one. It's already beat up when I got it. So I
gotta ask Pete about this. All right, I don't know.
Selling the Sarlacc.
It worked at Walmart. I would have told you, Dom, hit the road. Damn. Hey, wait, why? Come on.
Yeah.
All right, there it goes.
All
right. So we got collectibles this week. Let's see what's going on in the chat.
Yep.
I just got mine.
All right. So we have a lot of toys.
All right. Well, before we get to toys, Dom is going. I don't blame him. This is a good cover.
Yeah.
Yes. So the one you have the Bounty Hunters issue 37, Jango Fett. It's gonna be a Jango Fett story. Supposedly Jango's past story, and they have a 1 in 100, which is really awesome. A Virgin cover, which hopefully my compadres over there at the comic store can hold it for me. It's cool. Yeah. All right, so Funko has a new set of Power Ranger pops dropping. You know, and you got the Black Ranger, Blue Ranger, Pink Ranger, Red Ranger, Yellow Ranger, and Green Ranger.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, these are from the first movie.
Yeah, so they re-released. Yeah. So updated, I guess, versions of the first movie, and pretty cool. I don't collect them. The alligator meat. So this is dropping soon at Target. You have Scarlet Witch comic cover version of Scarlet Witch. I like these comic
They
covers.
were so not this one, but I suspect it's going to be the same. Last time I was in Target, it's about a week, maybe 2 weeks ago. There were a lot of these comic cover Funkos that they're just not selling, or what? I don't.
They are, So, it's funny you mentioned that there was a letter from Funko to their fans that they're going back to basics, what they used to do. That fans come first, and they're going to start making limited edition pieces again, and they're gonna cut production on the pops. So there's more. It's like instead of making 50,000 toys or make 20,000, they're gonna go back to the basics to try to make the brand popular again, because they just fired 150 workers again, another layoff of 150 workers, and then you throw $36 million away in the dumpster. So it kind of makes, the pandemic, they made a lot of money in the pandemic. They made more money than ever in the pandemic, but they went ahead of themselves and made too much stuff. So I hope that they do go back to basics.
I even saw some of the record ones. Unfortunately, Dom, it wasn't the Guns N' Roses that you're looking for, but they actually had and a year ago, I probably would have bought it. I just don't have room for it. They had the Def Leppard album.
Oh yeah,
the band with the Hysteria.
I see that one on the back. Yeah, I like that. I just want the Guns N' Roses ones because they're in the skeletons, and it's just I like that.
Yeah, I always check with the Guns N' Roses when I'm in Walmart now for you, but I'm never gonna see it. Those things that was a couple of years ago.
They did sell out. So, but yeah, so like I said, Funko hopefully will get back to its roots. So here you got you have Jeffrey the Giraffe as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Toys R Us exclusives. That there are I don't know where these are coming. Well, Toys R Us is now in Macy's, so you have a small.
I was about to ask. Where's Toys R Us?
Yeah, and they have Macy's, and they still have stores in Canada. So
in Canada, so you're gonna get these. And I'm telling you, this is a popular character. They like Jeffrey Giraffe, so I can sell these selling pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Toys R Us here closed like several years ago. I mean, probably.
Right. Yeah, the main stores here in America are closed, but now as of last July, they only have the shops in Macy's.
Which kind of sucks, man, because that was even though my kids are grown. Of course, I used to take my kids there when they were young, when they were little. But even now, even though I probably wouldn't buy, it's still kind of a fun place just to walk around.
Yeah, when I worked for Santa Claus.
No AOA or BK, not because I'm looking at kids either. Sorry, go ahead, Styx.
No, I said when I worked for Santa Claus, that's where I worked. I worked at Toys R Us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He had me work at Toys R Us.
So the Funko Shop is coming out with a Daredevil pop from the show. That's going to be a Funko exclusive. It's not bad looking. It's pretty cool. I think yellow. I like. Actually, it looks pretty cool. If you're a Daredevil fan, I like the box because the box has the green on it and the yellow.
Yeah, I think
pops
more so than just the fact that it's a Funko and it is what it is, and it's not. Even though it's a Funko exclusive, it's not limited at all. But I think they did a good job with the color schemes on this.
I think they did too.
The colors are good.
If I see if this is reasonable, I see it. Maybe I'll pick it up for myself just to have it. I do like the yellow outfit.
Yeah. Now they recently announced that there's going to be a variant. There's going to be a variant for this one. The variant for this Daredevil one is going to be where he's doing the walk of shame.
Yes.
Oh, barefoot walk of shame.
Walk of shame. A blind man.
I believe I did that.
But I actually do like that pop. But we'll see. All right, so you have Michael Jackson, the Thriller Michael Jackson coming out. Which, if you like the King of Pop, that brings back a lot of memories. Thriller, and then Spider-Man's getting the iron, the metal pop, Funko Pop treatment. They're coming out with a Spider-Man pop.
We haven't seen one of these in a while, have we?
No, they haven't made. I haven't seen the last one. I think was, if I'm not mistaken,
Darth Vader?
Was Mickey Mouse. They made Mickey and Minnie. So Spider-Man's getting the treatment, which that's pretty cool. Maybe I I wish they would make a Hobgoblin, because I'm a Hobgoblin fan. I would love to have that, or a Green Goblin, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're gonna go with the big sellers at least
for now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a couple more Funko Shop exclusives coming out, and a Funko headquarters exclusive. So you have these are all coming out soon. You know, there's no timetable on these. You know, the Disney people, there's a lot of Disney fans that are on Instagram. They definitely, the Simba is going to be in their wheelhouse, and the Captain America. The Captain America looks interesting.
Yeah, the diamond.
You know, it's like it's like the facelift, the force lift. It's like crystal, like a crystal type of thing.
Well,
they've done these a lot, right? They did this with Mickey Mouse. They did
Spider-Man.
No, Spider-Man. I want to say they did it with Vader or something.
They did it with R2. They got C-3PO coming out.
C-3PO.
They already did R2-D2 though.
They did R2, C-3PO, and Darth Vader. They have. Now we're waiting for a Boba Fett.
Then we got sad Simba eating a grub.
I know.
Well,
it's a flocked Simba, so it's an exclusive limited edition. It's the HQ, the headquarters.
I wish you'd stop saying limited edition on these things.
It does say limited edition exclusive, limited edition.
It says it, but what is it? Unless it's got a number there, I bet you it's limited.
There is no number on these. Well, listen, the Funko exclusives from the Funko shop, people like that sticker. They like the. I'm telling you, it's still will always remain the stickers, man. Yeah, exactly. So for 20, yeah, this is limited, 25,000 pieces. Maleficent, they're coming out with this, the year one. This is like one of the hard ones to get for Disney, and this is the 25th anniversary. They're coming out with a new.
You were making a joke, right, Bob? You were poking me when you did that, right?
What?
Limited edition of 25,000.
Yeah, pieces.
That's.
Some comics don't even get that.
Limited.
Well, okay, aside, this book, this pop, the original pop was 480 pieces. So they're releasing it in a metal box with a pin, a card, and all that stuff like that. So, yeah. So,
it's limited to open order.
Yeah. That's about. So they come out with pops usually once in a while. The DIY, you could actually draw, you make your own pops. So they have the Buddy Elf, they have Bumble, they have Narwhal and Rudolph.
Does it come with paints, or do you got to buy the paint?
You paint them yourself. You color them.
It doesn't come.
Does it come with the paint?
No.
Okay.
No, you got to go to your World of Warhammer shop and buy your.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if Lego had done this, Lego would make sure you know how Lego is. Lego gives you step by step.
Of course.
They make it sailor proof. I like to say. This, God knows what you're doing.
Proof. We love all our men in the naval.
We love all our men in uniform.
There you go. So we apologize. Notice that are coming out. You have Jack Skeleton. You have Sally coming out. Then you have the three little bottles of Bumble and Maui. Right, Maui.
Yeah, Maui. Yep.
Yeah. So you got these coming out. These are coming out soon. Whenever. They actually, all kidding aside, they've been dropping a lot of different Funko Pop. Like they just coming out with a lot of stuff, like more.
You know, I just realized that's not the Wampa. I kept looking at this. I'm like, we've seen this before. But what we saw before was the Wampa. So if this fucker's arm falls off, I'm gonna be like, all right, there's some shenanigans going on.
If you ever watch the old Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer cartoons, Bumble.
Yeah, this is the Wampa before his arm got cut off. He's all
exactly.
Happy. Then his arm falls off and he gets all mad and becomes the.
This is the Wampa's best friend, Larry. That's what this thing is.
All
right, let's get into Hasbro because Dom, you better not complain about Hasbro this week.
So it was officially announced that the Crimson Twins and the Baroness in Crimson color uniform, the red uniform, are coming out. That will probably be a Haspulse exclusive, which comes out in September, October. They have the HasCon, so you'll probably get those. Which I'm actually really wanting to get that. I like the red, the Crimson outfits, and we're getting General Hawk.
What is the character in the middle? What's her name?
The Baroness.
Baroness. That head, I guess you can replace her head, right?
Yeah.
With the flowing hair.
Yeah.
That looks like some freaking like creature out of a Japanese horror movie. Like
Just the hair.
the head just with all the hair floating. It looks like something out of that. What was that movie? The Japanese. Oh God.
See, it says, "Look, digital. It's a digital render show. It's a product may vary." But everybody's very happy that we're getting General Hawk.
Mm-hmm.
The General Hawk is actually awesome. I like the way General Hawk looks.
Yeah. Well, they're finally giving him a little bit of gray hair.
Yeah, I like that.
Maybe to make him look more like Dennis Quaid.
Yeah. So we have Shockwave and Jinx coming out. Yes, G.I. Joe has the same name as the character in Transformers, Shockwave. And you have Jinx. Jinx is a new female character that was made in IDW a while ago.
Jinx was in the movie.
I know, but she was also a character. She was a character that was made in the comic book back in the when IDW, like the original IDW books. She has she's like Taskmaster. She can actually mimic anybody's fighting skills.
No, I'm saying
I got a feeling we're going to see.
I know, but this is not the movie. This is the comic cartoon version from the comic.
I got a feeling we're going to see a Sabine Wren figure that looks a lot like that with different colored hair. That's what I got a feeling.
Shockwave. And you're saying that's Shockwave. That's not Firefly.
No, that's Shockwave. That's not Firefly. That's a G.I. Joe Shockwave.
Okay.
Okay. And look, you have Zartan. You need Buzzer and Ripper, the Dreadnoks.
Yeah,
and I cannot wait to get these. I really want these. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah. All you need now is Pig Iron and Vanzabar and Zorana.
And Road Pig. Zorana's out already. Zorana came out already.
Zorana did come out already.
Yeah, so definitely like these. And you got from the other color variants from the Cobra the Python Patrol. They came out with Cobra officers and stuff like that with different colors because they had different subsets. So they really dropping the ball. Like you can make like multiple armies, multiple.
Sounds like you just gave Hasbro a compliment, Dom.
Yeah.
I know that hurt. I know that hurt for you to do
that. Trial by Gods, thank you. Thank you, Trial by Gods. It's Helix. Thank you. I appreciate it. Jinx is wrong. Thank you. Thank you, Trial by Gods. I forgot. I said Jinx. I don't know why. Because Jinx is.
That's why I was confused.
You took off the Jinx thing. There was something that I had in there with 4 figures that are coming out. But yeah, Torch.
Yeah, Dom, get your shit straight. Don't be
confused. Yeah, I can't remember half the shit.
I mean, it's like somebody else on this channel talking about Predator, and everybody else was talking about Terminator.
I love the colors on on this Grimlock. This is actually when they came out with Generation 2. It was mostly a lot of colors.
Yeah,
they were very colorful. The Transformers. So I
like the banana Grimlock.
I like the boxes.
What?
I like the boxes.
The boxes are very colorful, and I actually like the Legacy figures that are coming out because they're coming out with all the original stuff that dropped. Generation 2 is very colorful. Again, very colorful collection of characters.
I like how he looks like a banana. Why not?
Exactly. He does regular banana with blue arms and little feet.
No, the box looks better than the toys. That's why I like the box. Yeah. The toys are like
the box.
The artwork looks good.
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. So I actually like this. This actually just dropped. So they come out with the 5 Senticons. You build Minosaur. This is $129. You get Motormaster, you get Dead End, you get Wild Rider, you get Drag Strip, you get Breakdown, and Transform Minosaur. I actually like this. Yep.
Yeah. I still have mine.
Yep. So you have a couple more characters that are coming out, for the Legacy collection. And this is what I like. This is when you get creative. You come out, even though Battle. I'm still recovering from Battle. That's the fight I remember.
Battle of the Bronx.
I actually like. Yeah, man.
What do I know about New York?
I like these characters. I really do. Remember the names.
Yeah.
Well, And these are more. I'm telling you that the evolution of the figures are so much more realistic to the cartoon counterparts now than when they used to come out, which is really cool.
When the figure looks like the one from the cartoon, yeah, I agree. But when they try to make him some different kind of monstrosity, they look horrible.
Look, I like Snarl. The Dinobots look really cool. You know.
You see these Dinobot ones? Those would be the ones I would get.
Yeah, definitely. I actually, you know what? I might have to go out and start buying. Grimlock came out, Slag came out, and Sludge.
Giggles is like, what?
No, she's sleeping. She's inside. You don't hear her now.
Her giggle sense is tingling.
Yeah.
What in a?
Well, that's from the Evolution comic, the Transformers Evolution from the cartoon itself. I actually like the that they actually take it from the cartoon itself and they make the characters.
Yeah, that's the Liefeld version. It's got a big chest and small legs.
I know, right?
All right, let's see how McFarlane did. Hasbro came out swinging. Let's see.
McFarlane toys. Now let's see what they got. So they got the Hush Batman. You pre-order it right now because they have a summer showcase event and they drop it to figures. So you got the Batman Hush gray 7-inch scale figure, which pretty cool.
Which $20?
I'm telling you, McFarlane knows how to make $20. You're paying $40-$50 for the freaking goddamn GI Joes and Transformers, and they come out $20.
I knew you'd come up with some reason. All right.
I know.
Well, the Legends figures are $25 now, so
yeah, that's true.
These
too.
things they're way better than the Legends figures.
Oh yeah.
If you ask me.
So you get the Batman 1966 wave robot Batman, which has got
sold out.
Yeah.
I couldn't understand this one. I didn't know where this one came from.
So they have a whole line that came out. It's like a weird line for 1966, but
right. But it's
statue. I like
this. This isn't from anything, right? It's not, or is it from like the cartoon or the comic book?
I don't know from comic.
I assumed it was from the either the early cartoon or one of the early Batman episodes.
It was like 1966 Batman, so obviously it came out.
Figure this one out.
But yeah, Action Comic. I like this. The Superman Action Comics #1.
Yeah, this is a good size one too.
It is. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
See, every one of these. By the way, I added these. Every one of these figures has sold out on Entertainment Earth. Every one of them.
Yeah, people like this. For some reason, they like these things.
Skeleton guy.
I don't know who that skeleton guy was, but he came in and he had a jester, a Joker jester.
That's what I get. Guy is some sort of Batman from some. I don't know. Yeah. I had to look at that too. Some sort of Batman.
I thought maybe it was the kid from Karate Kid.
Look at Superman. Does he look like Elon Musk?
Could be.
Right.
He does look like Elon Musk. Yeah, it looks like he's been Botox.
Yeah. And also, you got the Jester Joker Bat. That's kind of weird. These are weird ass figures. I don't know if they like Elseworld. I like it. I don't know. I actually do like these figures for some reason.
Yeah, I'm wondering if these are from the 66 comics, and then like Superman is from the 70, whatever, the 82.
Maybe
the DC.
Yeah.
The DC one they just put out. Wonder Woman 77.
But I'm telling you, McFarlane is killing it with the figures, man. Killing it. He's really making these figures really coming out with them, man.
Matthew, I like the robot. I just can't figure out where it's from. It's a cool design.
If anybody knows about the Batman thing, let me know. Let us know.
Yeah.
Put it on it.
$17.99 for these figures. That's not horrible, considering.
That's not horrible. Hey, $170, $107, $108 for the whole line. I like that. That's actually $20 a figure. If you think about it.
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, you're getting like if you buy the case, you're getting one figure free almost.
Yeah.
Right.
Think about it, yeah. So these are cool. More statues coming out. You know, you have I like the Batman with the Joker the laughing on his cape.
Oh, that McFarlane homage.
Yeah. This following homage. I like that.
Are those glow in the dark, do you know?
I don't know. I think that one is glow in the dark. I believe.
I could see if it did. I like that. I definitely like that.
If you're a Batman fan, McFarlane is really giving a lot of Batman love. Every time he comes out with something.
He's got the Joker face. Did you see that? You got the Joker face?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
I actually like
hear
that.
you say that.
Yeah.
Oh, that is nice. That one's nice. I'll pick that one.
If you were a Batman, like I said, if you're a Batman fan, McFarlane's really throwing the Batman heat at everybody. See, I wish it was Boba Fett.
Are you ordering right now?
You're
like, I get that one.
Styx is gonna get him. Styx is gonna have him next week to open him up.
I heard the keyboard start clicking.
Yep. J.K. Rowling making her next book.
You got the Martian Manhunter coming out. You also have friggin' Captain Atom, which is
Captain
a Walmart
Atom.
exclusive.
I don't like what he got that silver mustache. That kind of throws me off a little bit.
I know, right?
Yeah, Martian Manhunter. Why is he gray? Is he gray in the comics now?
I don't know. I don't know. I think he might be.
Has he been away from Mars too long that he's losing his color?
Maybe, or it could be a black and white version of Martian Manhunter. I don't know because he makes variants. McFarlane.
Yeah, with the red, you can see the red.
Yeah.
Color bleed version. See the red. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I'm saying. So if you like friggin' Lost Boys, coming out a 1/6 scale.
That's a really good sculpt.
I know, right? It's pretty cool. Heath Ledger Joker.
They really did not just Styx said it about they really did a good job on a lot of these faces we're about to see.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
And that's really the most, to me, that's like the telltale. That's like the first thing I look at. I probably said this before. When I look at Hot Toys or Sideshow, I really want to see the face because you gotta, if you're paying that kind of money, which this is probably like a $300 figure at least.
Definitely. Yep.
They better nail it. And I think they did a pretty good job on a lot of these.
I know the contracts and stuff like that. So if they don't have the exact face, I don't begrudge them. But when they do come out with a face that looks, 99% correct, I like it.
Yeah. The
can't get the captain. He's banned from all Walmart.
Yeah. So I like this. If you're a Heath Ledger fan, this is definitely. And then this is really cool. You found the other pictures. I like that.
Yeah.
This is from the. That's a special exclusive edition exclusive. That's from the Spider-Man game, Spider-Man 2, and. I like the way that they captured when it was coming around his face. I thought that was pretty cool. I like that. That's cool. Thanks. I was trying to find the different pictures. I just found the ones I found, but those are cool. I like that.
Interesting.
So Tony Stark, look at that. If you look from afar, on the first picture where he's next to the apple, it looks like Christopher Walken. If you look far,
a little bit, I guess.
A little bit. The hairdo, but that's a dead-on Robert Downey Jr. face, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty close. See, this one's pretty close. Like I think they got his hairline a little too high, but that's just
I agree. I think his hairline is a little high.
But wait, they start with rooted hair now. So Anakin is the first figure to have rooted hair. So they're gonna probably redo all these figures with rooted hair. So it's gonna be crazy back then.
That's a different style figure though.
Yeah, I know.
That's a different style figure. But yeah.
Yeah, so this League Legends
Who
came out.
I know nothing about League of Legends.
I don't know anything about this either, but it looks pretty cool. She has like an alien face, and I don't know what this is from. A video game or manga?
I was going to say, is this a video
League
game?
of Legends is a video game. It's kind of like Fortnite, I guess. In the looks of the characters.
Yeah. Look at the face. The faces are like really. So this is not Hot Toys. This is a different company. But
okay. No wonder I couldn't find it on their website.
It wasn't Hot Toys.
Right, that explains
a different company that made the King of Pop, Michael Jackson. So if you are a Michael Jackson fan and you want a 12-inch of Michael Jackson, if you want 12 inches of Michael Jackson,
side toys. Hot Toys does make Michael Jackson. I just couldn't find this one, and I was like,
but this is I don't know if the company is under Hot Toys and is by a different company that is sponsored by Hot Toys, but I found this. It's pretty cool. So if you're going to go see the Blue Beetle dropping, these are the things you can get in the movie theater. You get a plush, you get a buddy cup, a popcorn
Which theater
container.
is this?
I like the popcorn container. That's actually pretty cool.
What chain? What chain is doing this? AMC?
What chain is this?
AMC, I think. Let me see what.
It didn't say on there.
I don't know. It's at selected theaters. It just says.
Oh, I see. Oh, so okay, I know what it is. So the theater can choose which one they want. They can order that stuff.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I like the Beetle freaking popcorn. Look at the Beetle.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right, so I added these, Dom. I don't know if you.
Okay, you put in some.
Yeah, I know a lot of our viewers like. I know this isn't the tax show, but a lot of our viewers like. A lot of our viewers love wrestling, and since we are the premier toy collectibles show on Rennavision, we will pick up the slack for the tax show this week.
Yeah, I like. You got the Rock.
I'm just joking, 00. Don't call HR on me. Play it.
Hey, is that LA Knight?
Does a good job.
Did LA Knight finally get a figure? LA Knight. He won today. I was watching it. Did you watch the? He fell. Him and Shane.
I haven't watched it yet.
They fell. I'm sorry. They fell. That was the first fight.
I've already pre-ordered. BK.
I like LA Knight. Let's go. How many Michael Jackson?
No. It's not Tom Cruise, guys. It's Michael Jackson. Let's
you get these figures are coming in January, so next year.
Yeah. Who's the guy with
you can buy them separately. It looks like $13, or you can buy the box, I guess, or the case. It says a case of 12, so I don't know exactly how that works. But
you got Stone Cold. Look like you got Stone Cold. You got I think McIntyre there. You got
well, those come differently. I mean, maybe they do come. I didn't read the fine print, but like we'll flip through these. Like the Stone Cold and the Triple H come in a 2-pack. We'll see.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly how the case works, but
is that supposed to be Triple H?
Where? No, that's the Stone Cold. Look at Triple H.
We'll get. I got a slide with it. I got a slide where you can see it.
Remember, I was talking about the look-alike. That did not look like Triple H.
He didn't look like Triple H. You got Seth Rollins' elite figure. You got the polka dots.
Oh yeah, where he's making fun of Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, Dusty Rhodes. Yeah. And then you got the friggin' Johnny Gargano.
Oh yeah, Johnny Wrestling.
Johnny Wrestling. And you got the EST.
Yeah, Bianca Belair.
And you got the Lashley. And then look, that's supposed to be Kurt Angle?
Kurt Angle. Yeah, I think it's Kurt Angle.
Who's crazy crying?
Yeah, it's got to be Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
You
so these are case of 4 again.
It's damn true.
Actually, like I remember reading this one. So this comes in a case of 4. For whatever reason, they give you 2 Kurt Angles with this case, and then one of Lashley and whatever
is one in his USA here.
I don't know. I think they're both the same. I don't know. I don't understand why. So obviously this comes with more interchangeable accessories. So these.
See, I like these. I like to have a different head extra. I like that. I like those. So if you was to buy these figures, definitely buy the this one. These are deluxe figures.
You got Kurt Angle crying. That's funny. Yeah, so these are the 2-packs. That is Triple H. I thought it was.
AJ Styles looks like AJ Styles. Triple H doesn't even look like Triple H. That looks.
Yeah, Triple H does not have blonde hair.
Yeah, I know. Hey, look, if you get friggin' goddamn Logan Paul, finally he gets a friggin' an action figure.
It looks like they had some leftover Scott Hall heads and they just put a different set of
exactly right.
So
hair.
I don't watch wrestling anymore. So is there a reason behind the pairing? Like I know Triple H and Stone Cold, they're like iconic, legendary. Is there a reason they paired Roman Reigns with Logan Paul?
Yeah, because he had at one of the big wrestling events in Saudi Arabia, they fought each other, and it was a really good match.
The same thing with Kevin Owens and AJ Styles. Something. I
mean,
sooner or later they all have beef with each other.
It looks like AJ Styles looks like the most. He looks better than all the figures.
Yeah.
All right, so this is $200 Last Ronin 3D bust that's coming out. You're a Turtles fan.
I saw this. Yeah.
Diamond Select.
I think that might be the last one. Nope, we got
All right, so
Dom sneakers. Go ahead, Dom.
These are customs. So I had to put these in. So somebody made a custom version of Air Jordans of Venom, which are really pretty cool. You know,
these are Air Jordan 1s. Does that mean
Jordan
anything?
Ones that were made especially with Venoms, which
What the heck?
are really cool. And then I don't know if there's I put another one there. I don't know if you put it left there. The other one.
Okay. This is the wrong venue for you guys to talk wrestling. I guess. Well, I don't know. I guess Styx and Dom can field these questions. I don't know anything about wrestling anymore. I stopped watching wrestling back in like 2008.
Yeah.
No, I thought you were gonna say you stopped wrestling. Thank you.
So I would buy those. I like the black sneakers. Those are pretty cool. I like those.
And then we got these, of course.
Yes.
Custom set of
Custom.
Jordans.
So someone made a custom pair of Boba Fett Air Jordan 1s, and I went online to look for them. Apparently, he was taken off the thing. He wasn't there. I don't know. I couldn't find. Can't find.
Well, they had them at San Diego, didn't they?
No, not these. No, these were custom made.
Those ones?
I forgot the guy who made these, but I can tell you that these are badass. I would definitely buy these if I find them.
So yeah, we're talking sneakers now on the old man show. It's funny. You know, it's funny because I think my son actually has some. My son had a friend when he was in high school. Actually, we were in Japan at the time, and he's going to Dodd school. But he had a friend, either a friend or he had a friend, and she would buy the blank, like the white. What are those slip-on shoes? Vans.
Vans,
she would buy like the white Vans, and she would paint. Custom paint Vans.
Cool.
And she gave my son like a Lord of the Rings version. It's really great. It's really pretty. I don't think he ever wore them. They're probably out in my garage, but they're pretty cool. Yeah. So a lot of these custom jobs, I know we don't talk about customs a lot of times because maybe they don't have the resale value that we're looking for when we maybe do more investing, when we look at it more as investing than collecting sometimes, but these custom things get pretty cool. And
you know, but I tell you what, those Nikes do look pretty cool. I wish I could find those. But apparently I heard that Disney and Star Wars brand signed another deal with.
Hey, wait, those are fighting words right now. You will never catch me wearing Crocs. I'm sorry. To me, Crocs are the stupidest shoes ever. Now, I don't mean to insult anybody out there that wears Crocs.
Oh,
but
Crocs,
you will not catch me wearing Crocs.
I go to the gym and they wear Crocs. I'm like, how do you wear Crocs to the gym?
If I'm wearing Crocs, I'm not breathing. That's about the bottom line. I'm not breathing if I'm wearing Crocs.
Do you know the history of Crocs?
Yeah, they were put into that movie. What's that stupid movie? Huh?
Dogma? Not Dogma, but the one with Terry Crews.
Can't think of the name. One where the guy gets frozen and goes in the future. I can't think of the freaking name.
Yeah, he becomes the president of the United States.
Yeah, and they were obviously people in that movie were dressing in like Taco Bell pajamas. It's crazy, right? In that movie, man, we're going down this rabbit hole. In that movie, all the crazy shit that people wore in that movie, that they did it for because they wanted to be so outlandish that people would just like roll their eyes and laugh their ass off about it. People are wearing all the time now. People are wearing pajamas in public. People are wearing Crocs. It's just like total Simpson premonition, predictable. You know what I'm saying? It's like fucking.
But back to the sneakers. Star Wars and Disney. Disney Lucasfilm just signed a new deal with Adidas to extend the deal they had before. So you'll never get a real pair of Boba Fett Air Jordan 1s because they don't have a deal with Nike.
They don't have they don't have the rights to it. Yeah.
But I want those sneakers.
All right, I think that's the last one.
Yeah.
All right, I think that means it's time for actually, before I do the meme of the week, I meant to show this earlier. I just thought I just got a kick out of it. It's almost like a public service announcement, but it's not really a meme. But I meant to throw it up earlier and I forgot. I saw this on IG, and I'm sure everybody's probably seen this before, but I just thought it was funny. Let me find it. Yeah, this one. Never ask a woman her age, a man his salary, a collector how much he paid for an item in front of his wife.
Yes.
Truer words have never been spoken.
That's it. Right.
That is a public friend. This needs to go viral. Everyone should know this. Everybody, whether they're in the hobby or not, they should know this. They should respect this.
Yeah, you can substitute anything for that. Don't tell how much you pay for it in front of your wife. Yeah.
Definitely.
Reminds me of that one meme, that they gave it to me. How much did you pay? They gave it to me.
I don't like them. I don't like Crocs, BK. I don't like them at all. I don't know if you've ever seen such a response from Jedi.
I cringe when I see people in the gym wearing Crocs. How do you work out in Crocs?
I don't. Oh God,
They feel weird on my feet.
People wear them all over. I mean, people wear them here in Hawaii. People wear them in Texas, wherever. They're probably super comfortable. I'm sure they're water resistant. They just look ridiculous. I just can't do it. I will wear.
Well, listen, my niece had Crocs. She had all these pins on them, and I was like, "Those are dumb."
Bro code.
My niece. Yeah, I love my niece, but she wears stupid clothes.
It's funny. It's funny how life just goes out of its way to imitate art sometimes. I mean, we talk about it in The Simpsons all the time, how Simpsons will do something because it's supposed to be funny, and then lo and behold, it becomes true. We see it in other shows, whether it's Family Guy. I don't know if we've seen it in Futurama or not, but that show, which the name no one has thrown it up in the chat yet.
Sporting events. You had people dressing in suits watching baseball games when people were classy. Now you got people wearing pajamas, wearing freaking goddamn God knows what outside, freaking wearing clothes that they shouldn't be wearing, freaking crop tops, flip flops with socks, stupid shit.
Yeah, I agree.
I got it.
We need an outside dress code.
Yeah, is it fashion, please, baby? Get them out there again.
Yep.
Idiocracy. Man, I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Idiocracy. I had to Google it.
It's like the people who wear their pants.
It's driving me nuts.
It's the people who wear their pants below into the underwear. I want to give them the biggest wedgie. I want to freaking grab the underwear and just yank it up.
Don't touch it.
Hang them up on a hook. That's the
stay away
stupidest.
from that area.
Dumb. Pick your freaking pants up.
Let's get to the meme of the week. The meme of the week fits. The meme of the week fits us here, especially Dom. The meme of the week really fits Dom, but it fits the theme of the Get Off My Lawn show, the old man show, as the other guys like to call it, the old man show. And again, I don't know if it's new, but why older men don't get hired. Job interview. Human resources manager. What is your greatest weakness? Old man. My honesty. Human resources. I don't think honesty is a weakness, old man. I don't give a fuck what you think.
There you go.
I thought that was funny. And that fits us here, especially Dom.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Put down that sandwich.
Yeah. All right. That's it for no, Matt, Dom doesn't get suspended. I get suspended. I don't understand it. I don't get it. But we'll figure it out. I think I don't know. All right. Well, speaking of suspensions, I think I am off suspension this week. So I will be on Sunday. We're gonna have they need me on Sunday. You got Wayseeker's gone this week. Pete, I don't think does the show very often anymore because he's busy, being the CEO.
JJ is still away. Did he come back from the con?
JJ was still at the con, I think. I don't know if he'll be back by Sunday. So me and Dom will be there. I will be there. I got to read some comics and get caught up, get ready for the show. I don't know what they're talking about.
Dark Droids were good. Dark Droids were good. I read the Boba Fett book, which I said I liked it. It was a solid story. It was good. I miss my dad.
So, you guys doing anything this week? I'm going to a con tomorrow. I don't know how long I'll be there. I'm surprised my son wanted to go, but he said, yeah, I'll go. So we'll walk around the con for a bit. And then we may go to a movie tomorrow. Ninja Turtles is out, right? I think
Ninja Turtles came out on Wednesday.
I didn't know Meg was out. I may have to go see Meg. I don't know. Well, my son normally buys the tickets, so since he's buying, I let him choose the movie.
Listen, I want
he buys the movie tickets. I buy dinner afterwards. So
I want you to explain to me the roundhouse kick to the dinosaur. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll probably go see Ninja Turtles if I had to guess, because that's what he's going to want to go see. So that's why we.
Are you getting Englehart's autographed?
No, that's not till January. Yeah,
that's not January.
That is. Okay. Yeah, that's in January. That's PopCon in January.
You know, Jedi. I forgot
the con tomorrow. I don't think the one tomorrow is going to have any big names. It'll probably have some voice actors, some anime voice actor. Anime is big here in Hawaii.
I forgot to send you something, Jedi. When I went to the con in.
Zaggy said Ninja Turtles was good, so we'll probably go see that.
When I went to GalaxyCon for the one day, this person had masks. They had helmets that were friggin' like Art Deco. It does like what the Astro does.
Oh, okay.
All the C-3POs. I wish I could get it clearer.
Oh, yeah, I get the gist of it. I think I've seen that, or I've seen the bust. I saw a bust. Is that a picture you took?
Yeah, I took these pictures.
Okay.
Tilt it sideways.
Let me see. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
And let me do the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the C-3POs right there.
Yeah, I don't know if Astro.
Yeah, that mall one.
Nice. Mailed me my.
The mall is nice. The mall C-3PO. It's just kind of cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
I can't wait to get my C-3PO back from Astro. I don't know if he's mailed it yet. I tell you what I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about sending. Of course, I'd have to coordinate this with Astro and make sure he was okay with it, and find out what the cost would be and everything. I'm thinking about sending my Mandalorian, my Black Series Mandalorian helmet to Astro and having him paint it for me. Because I don't know, it just that might be something cool. I don't know.
Listen,
if he can do it.
Next Friday, I might not be on the show next Friday. Maybe I got to see. I might be working. So.
No. My kids aren't going to watch if you're not.
I know. I'm sorry. Well, I'm going to do my due diligence to try to get in the show. I'm going to see how it turns out, but I might be working 3 to 11 on Fridays next week. So I got to.
Are you sure you're not attending a PlayStation 5 giveaway in Central Park or something?
Yeah. Listen, I stay far away from that shit. Bad enough I go to the cons and I have to deal with all those people in the cons. I have to deal with people working where I work in Times Square. So I do not like that type of thing, because I would probably go to jail, because I'm not a pussy. I would definitely freaking start hitting people and doing. So I'll pick up whatever I can pick up, hit people with it, destroy. I
put them up. Put them up.
That's it. And like I said again, at the beginning of the show, if my car was there and those morons were on my car, I'd have been running people over like crazy.
Don't get the FBI watching our little YouTube channel. We don't need the FBI on us.
No, listen, I'm going to do what the cops should be doing. Fuck those guys, man. People
cracking heads.
I can't stand that.
Downright is one of those.
All right. Well, the viewership is dropping, so so I already told you what I'm up to this weekend. I'll be at the con, maybe go to the movies, and I'll be on Star Wars show if Marco will have me. Styx, you on the show? You on SNS tomorrow?
I'm on SNS tomorrow. That is correct.
You said you were on last week, and then you weren't.
I was helping a friend move, and it got too late, so I couldn't get on. That's what happened. I was supposed to be done by 7, and we didn't get done till 10. So. Are
you doing the Tunnel of Love or whatever tunnel of?
Yes, there will be a time tunnel.
Time tunnel. Thank you.
All right. Tomorrow. Yes. Thank you.
All right. So check out Styx and the Boys tomorrow on SNS. Check out Dom and I, and I don't know. Of course, Marco will be there. I think. I hear rumors that Ruben might be back.
Maybe Ruben will be on again. I think Ruben will be on again.
All right. 2 weeks in a row.
So that'll be fun. And then, of course, all next week, Pete's got his regular scheduled programming. The guys on Tax Show, and then Friday will bring it full circle back to us, where we're talking about God knows what. So
we'll figure out.
That's all I've got from me, Jedi Johnson 22. Take care of yourself. Take care of those around you. I'll see you down the road. Styx, what you got? Take anything?
Same thing I say every week. Buy what you like. Don't let other people tell you what to do.
Get us out of here.
And guess what? Don't go into crowds. Don't cause any damn mob scene for PlayStation 5. Because if I'm driving, I will run your ass over. May the force be with you. And
you will be disintegrated.
Hey, definitely disintegrate your ass. Peace.
Oh, you know what? Damn it. I almost ended the broadcast without running. That would have got me a fine.
Ooh.